Yo, what's up, peoples? I'm not gonna stream mega long tonight, but I am gonna stream. I'm going to stream and play some games, and then tomorrow I'll be back to an earlier schedule. So welcome, welcome. What's up? I don't know who's here, but let me know when you guys are here to chat. Not gonna be on mic. This might be a focus stream or a cam rather, because like I said yesterday, I'm kind of under the weather. Like, it sucks because it's just gonna be me like sniffling and sneezing and gotta stream though, gotta stream it. So I appreciate people that tune in. We had like 25 or 30 people yesterday, which is kind of insane. Kind of insane when you think about it. No cam, no mic stream. We had 30 people just watching me play Brood War. That's pretty sick. So yeah, I'll start the I'll do normal streams with cam and mic. Hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be feeling good enough tomorrow. Because yeah, I hate. Obviously, I don't want to be sniffling 24/7 while I'm talking and stuff, and I've caught one of those colds or whatever the hell it is that, or maybe it's the change in weather that is messing up my allergies a lot. Anyways, we should be good to go. I'm gonna play some games tonight. Hopefully get some ladder points. Petty H, what's up, dude? You will slap tap now. I don't know what the hell that means, but thanks for being here. And yeah, I'm gonna get started. Honestly, I'm almost, dude. I'm getting the Final Fantasy 14 itch, to be honest. I'm honestly getting. I'm kind of getting the FF14 itch a little bit to play to start up the Palace of the Dead runs. So pretty soon, guys. Pretty soon, I'll do more FF14 on stream. Obviously, I'm still grinding away on Brood War. The slow, arduous climb to S rank. I'll be right back, and then I'll get right into games. Gonna be Nathan Rita, what's up? I don't know who else is here. More people probably show up as I start getting into games here. So just chill, mega chill late night stream. Just welcome, welcome back, fellas. Yo, who? Nate 3, what's up? Dave Tech 490, what's up, dude? The timing, welcome back. When are we doing Warcraft story mode? Probably never. Probably never, guys. That would be a never. Today's gonna be mega focus stream, guys. Because I'm almost back in 1900, so I need to get back up. I've broken the 1900 barrier one time so far. Should have already broken the 2K barrier, but that's, you know, sometimes you have bad games. Dave Tech, how's it going? Barcode Protoss.
Yes, sir?
Not enough
Orders,
minerals.
Captain? Right away, sir. SCV good to go, sir. Orders, Captain? Yes, sir?
Not enough minerals.
Yes, sir? Orders, Captain? Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Not enough minerals.
SCV good to go, sir. Yes, sir? Orders, Captain? Reporting for duty. Orders, Captain? Yes,
Not enough
sir?
minerals.
Reporting for duty. Can I read you? Reporting for duty. Can I read you? Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Can I read you? Can I read you? Yes, sir? Orders, Captain? Can I read you? Can I read you? SCV good to go, sir. Orders received. Can I read you? Reporting for duty. Affirmative. Can I read you? SCV good to go, sir. Orders, Captain? Orders, Captain? Roger that. Right away, sir. SCV good to go,
Additional
sir.
supply
Can I
depots
read you?
required.
Orders, Captain? Reporting for duty. Job affirmative.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV good to go, sir. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Can I read you? Can I read you?
Not
Orders,
enough
Captain?
minerals.
Can I read you? Roger that. Right away, sir. Can I read you? Right away, sir. Roger that. Affirmative. Roger that. SCV good to go, sir.
Not enough minerals.
Orders, Captain? Roger that. Yes, sir? Affirmative. Can I read you? SCV good to go, sir. Can I read you? Yes, sir?
Not enough minerals.
Orders, Captain? Yes, sir? Job affirmative. Reporting for duty. Can I read you? Affirmative. Orders received. Affirmative. Yes, sir?
You want a piece of me, boy?
Roger that. Right away, sir.
Give me something to shoot. Go, go, go.
Reporting for duty. Orders, Captain? Orders, Captain? Reporting for duty.
Not enough
Roger that.
minerals.
Commander,
Can I read you? Yes, sir? Yes, sir? Orders, Captain? Roger that. Yes, sir? Roger that. Right away, sir. Can I read you?
Holy fuck, guys, I don't know what is wrong. My mouse today is like completely off. I'm trying to figure out what
SCV good to go, sir.
is a little off with my mouse.
Can I read you? Can I read you? Orders, Captain? Orders, Captain? Right away, sir.
Feels a little different today.
Your
SCV good
forces
to
are
go,
under
sir.
attack.
Orders, Captain? Can I read you? Affirmative. Reporting for duty. I can't build there.
Not enough
SCV
minerals.
good to go, sir. Job affirmative. Reporting for duty. Orders, Captain?
Also today, you guys can hear me, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna make sure today to
Affirmative. Roger that.
I should have
Right
spawned
away,
in.
sir. I read you.
I'm gonna make sure today I leave one. I purposely leave one worker
Add-on. Not enough minerals.
to make
Yes, sir.
depots,
Orders, Captain?
just to be
SCV
just to
good
be
go,
safe,
sir.
so I don't mess up my macro or
Yes,
anything
sir.
today.
Orders received.
It's one of the hardest parts
I
about
read you. I can't build
playing
there.
Terran
Orders received.
Not
is
enough
leaving
minerals.
remembering to leave a worker out to build depots.
I read you. Orders received.
Ready to roll out.
Good to go,
Additional
sir.
supply depots
sir.
required.
Job ready. Yes, sir. I can't build
Orders,
there.
Captain. Identify target.
Orders, Captain. I read you.
Not enough minerals.
Yes, sir.
Not enough
SCV good to go,
minerals.
sir. I read you.
Not enough minerals.
Affirmative.
Complete.
Roger that.
Destination delighted to serve.
SCV good to go, sir. Affirmative. SCV good to go, sir.
Good to go.
Reporting for duty. Orders received.
Jacked up and good to go. Outstanding.
Reporting for duty. Yes, sir.
Ready to roll out.
SCV good to go,
Not
sir.
enough minerals.
Orders,
Put
Captain.
one more. Oh,
Orders
I already have a
received.
worker here for
Right
that.
away, sir.
I was
Orders
about to
received.
say, let's put one more turret there.
Roger that. Right away, sir. I'm finished.
Unacceptable
Orders,
landing
Captain.
zone.
Identify target.
Yes,
Not
sir.
enough minerals.
I
Not
read you.
enough minerals.
Orders,
Not enough
sir.
minerals.
Orders, Captain.
Destination.
Job's finished.
Jacked up and good to go.
SCV good to go,
Dude,
sir.
I swear there's something slightly off my mouse today.
Orders,
Ready to
Captain.
roll out.
Orders received.
Not enough
Identify target.
minerals.
Orders, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I can't build
Orders,
there.
sir. Move it.
SCV good to go, sir.
Destination.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. SCV good to go, sir. Yes, sir. Roger that.
Jacked up and good to go.
I read you. Yes, sir.
Yes,
SCV
sir.
good to go, sir.
Proceeding.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Destination. Proceeding.
Reporting for duty. Right away, sir.
Additional supply depots required.
Yes, sir. SCV good to go,
Additional
sir.
supply depots
I
required.
read you. Job's finished.
Additional supply depots required.
Orders, Captain. Job's finished.
Destination. Identify target.
I read you.
What?
Job's finished.
Dude.
Good to go, sir. Orders, Captain. Yes, sir. Roger that. Right away, sir.
Alright, my academy didn't build.
Reporting for duty.
Not enough minerals.
Yes, sir.
Job's finished. SCV good to go, sir. Reporting for duty.
Like, I was getting ready to build my
I read
Not
you.
enough minerals.
Quiet online.
comsats,
Destination.
Reporting for duty.
and they are not there.
Identify target. Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Orders received. Affirmative. I can't build there. Right away, sir.
Yes,
Not
sir.
enough minerals.
Identify target.
Reporting for duty. Orders, Captain. Job's finished. Yes, sir. I read you. SCV good to go, sir.
Not enough minerals.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Job's finished.
Not enough minerals.
Orders received. I can't build there. Job's finished. Reporting for duty. Job's finished.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Job's
Right.
finished.
Yes, sir.
Add-on complete.
Identify target.
I suspect that the hole in here.
Reporting for duty. Right away, sir. Affirmative. Job's finished.
Like I said, I'm gonna leave those out.
Not enough minerals. Add-on complete. Add-on complete.
Standing by.
I
He
read you.
must have took another main.
Orders, Captain.
Upgrade complete.
Affirmative.
Not enough minerals.
Go ahead. Yes, sir.
Reporting for duty. Affirmative.
Insufficient phosphine gas.
Yes, sir.
Ready to roll out.
Sorry. That's what I'm talking about, guys.
Yes, sir.
Been,
Orders received.
Not enough minerals.
Orders,
as I
sir.
said, a little bit under the weather lately.
Destination.
I read you. Reporting for duty.
Add-on complete.
All right, bring it on.
SCV good
No
to go,
problem.
sir. Reporting for duty. Orders received. I read you.
Research
I
complete.
read you, sir. What do you want?
SCV
Yeah,
good to go,
I'm
sir. Job's finished.
Not enough minerals.
Yes,
Not
sir.
enough minerals. Upgrade complete.
I read you.
Not enough minerals.
Yeah?
SCV good
Yeah,
to go,
I'm
sir.
going. I dig. No
Your
problem.
forces are under attack.
Oh, is that it?
Job's finished.
All right, bring it on.
Orders, Captain. I read you.
I read you,
Your forces
sir.
are under attack.
Yeah, I'm going. Oh, is that it?
SCV
No
good to go, sir.
problem.
Finished.
I read you, sir. Oh, is that it? Yeah, I'm going. Something on your mind? Oh, is that it? Explorer reporting. Ready to roll out.
Orders, Captain.
Orders, sir.
SCV good to go, sir.
Your
Receiving
forces are under
headquarters.
attack.
Yes, sir. Orders received. Roger that. Orders received.
All right, bring it on.
Yes, sir. SCV good to go, sir.
Transmit orders.
I read you, sir.
Greetings, Command. Affirmative, sir.
I read you. Reporting for duty.
Greetings,
Ready to
Command.
roll out. Bring it on. Yes, sir. No
Your forces
problem.
are under attack.
I read you.
Yeah? Oh, is that it? No problem. I dig.
I read you.
Insufficient
good to go,
phosphine
sir.
gas.
Roger that. I read you.
I read you, sir.
Upgrade
Oh,
complete.
is that it?
Job's finished.
Yeah, I'm going.
SCV good to go, sir. Job's finished.
Not enough minerals.
Report for
Insufficient
duty.
phosphine gas.
Reporting for duty. I can't build there.
We have you on
Your
visual.
forces are under
Yes, sir.
attack.
Finished.
Greetings, Command.
Identify target.
Yes, sir.
Ready to
Finished.
roll
I can't
out.
build there.
Ready to
Captain.
roll
I can't
out.
build there. Right away, sir.
All right,
Job
bring it
finished.
on.
Right away, sir. Orders received.
Yeah? Something on your mind?
Job's finished. Reporting for duty. Yes, sir. I can't build there. Right away, sir. Affirmative. I
All
can't
right,
build there.
bring it on.
Orders, Captain.
All right, bring it on.
SCV good to go,
I
sir.
dig.
Research
Job
complete.
finished. Reporting for duty. Finished.
I read you, sir. Something on your mind? What do you want? I
Job's
dig.
finished.
Oh, is
I
that
read
it?
you.
I read you, sir. Yeah?
Job's finished.
Identify target. Proceed. What do you want?
Job's finished. Job's
Not
finished.
enough minerals. Your forces are under attack. Upgrade complete.
Receiving headquarters.
Job's finished.
We have you on visual. Commencing.
All right, bring it on.
Roger that. I read you.
Your forces are under attack. Not enough minerals.
Something on
Not
your
enough
mind?
minerals.
sir. I read you,
Have you on visual? Commencing.
sir.
I read you.
Not enough
SCV good
minerals.
to go, sir. Right away, sir.
Ready to roll out.
Not enough insufficient phosphine Your forces are under attack. Insufficient phosphine gas.
Identify
Receiving
target.
headquarters.
Yes, sir. Destination. Yes, sir. Proceed.
Receiving headquarters.
Your forces are under attack.
Order, yes, sir. Destination.
Let's roll.
Destination. Yes, sir.
Orders, Captain? Affirmative. Right away, sir. Orders received.
Identify
visual?
target.
Your forces are under
Insufficient
attack.
test gas.
Orders,
Transmit
sir.
orders.
Something on your mind?
Reporting for duty. I can't build there. Yes, sir. I can't build there. Orders received.
All right, bring it on. I read you, sir.
Your forces are under
Transmit
attack.
orders.
SCV good to go, sir.
Yes, sir.
Have you on
Yes,
visual?
sir. Identify
Receiving
target.
headquarters.
Identify
Upgrade
target on
complete.
your mind?
Orders, sir.
Have you on visual?
I dig. I read you,
Your
sir.
forces are under attack.
Yes, sir.
Greetings,
Move it.
command.
Job finished.
Something on your mind?
Yes, sir. I build
What do
there.
you want? Orders,
Transmit
sir.
orders.
Move it.
Orders, Captain.
Destination.
Transmit orders.
All right, bring it on. Yeah. No
SCV
problem.
good to go, sir.
Receiving
Ready to
headquarters.
roll out. Absolutely.
Your forces are under
I
attack.
dig. Orders,
Transmit
sir.
orders.
I can't build there.
Unaccessible command zone.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Receiving headquarters.
I read you. Orders received. Right away, sir. Affirmative. Orders received. I can't build there. I read you. SCV good to go, sir. I read you.
I read you, sir. Yes,
Have you on
sir.
visual?
All right, bring it on. Yes,
Transmit
sir.
orders.
Orders,
SCV
sir.
good to go, sir.
Destination,
Greetings,
orders,
command.
sir.
Affirmative, sir. Commencing.
Ready to roll out.
Job finished.
I
Add-on
read you,
complete.
sir.
Reporting for duty. Build there.
Add-on complete. Insufficient Vespine gas.
Transmit orders.
Reporting for
Excellent.
duty. Affirmative. Reporting for duty. Right away, sir. Orders received.
Identify target. Orders, sir. Yes, sir. Orders, sir. Destination.
Explorer
All
reporting.
right, bring it on.
Greetings,
Job
command.
finished. I can't build there.
Goliath online.
Orders, Captain.
Receiving headquarters. Excellent.
Ready to roll
Transmit
out.
orders. Receiving headquarters.
Orders, sir.
Greetings, command.
Destination. Moving. Proceeding.
Transmit orders.
SCV good to go,
Orders,
sir.
sir.
Complete.
Destination.
Add-on complete.
Transmit orders.
Job finished.
Ready
Reporting
to
for duty.
roll out.
Orders, Captain. Affirmative.
Ready to roll out. Orders, sir.
Greetings, command.
Orders, Captain.
Transmit orders. Affirmative, sir.
I read you, sir.
Can't build it. Something's
Your
in the
forces
way.
are under
Job
attack.
reporting for duty.
Identify target.
Greetings, command.
Orders, sir. I read you, sir. What do you want?
Yes, sir.
Yeah? What do you want? I dig.
Orders, Captain.
Oh, is that it?
Reporting for duty.
Ready to roll out. Orders, sir.
Greetings,
Yes,
command.
sir. Destination. Bring it on. Orders, sir.
Job finished.
Destination. What do you want?
Your forces are under
Is that
attack.
it? Yeah, I'm going.
Explorer reporting.
Something on your mind? I dig. Destination.
We have you on visual.
11-2, sir.
Reporting for duty.
Something on your mind? Oh, is that it? I read you, absolutely.
Your
Have you
forces
on
are
visual?
under attack.
Destination? I read you, sir. All right, bring it on. Destination?
Job's finished.
Goliath online.
forces are under attack.
We have you on visual. Transmit orders. We have you on visual. Greetings, Command.
Go ahead,
We
General.
have you on visual.
Your forces are under attack.
Explorer reporting. Greetings, Command. Transmit orders. Let's roll. Commencing. Transmit orders. Transmit orders.
Your forces are under attack.
Receiving headquarters. Greetings, Command.
I read you.
Your forces are under attack.
Transmit orders. We have you on visual. Let's roll.
All right, bring it
Transmit
on.
orders.
Your forces are under
We have you
attack.
on visual.
Goliath online.
Receiving headquarters.
Destination
Greetings,
ready to
Command.
roll out. Yes,
We
sir.
have you on visual.
All right, bring
Not
it on.
enough
We
energy.
have you on visual.
Identify target. I reach you, sir.
Command.
Orders, sir. Yes, sir.
Greetings, Command. Transmit orders.
Upgrade complete.
I reach you,
Your
sir.
forces are under attack.
Orders, Captain?
Yes, sir. Ready to roll out.
Transmit orders.
Yes, sir.
We have you on visual. Affirmative, sir. Excellent.
Yes,
Not enough
sir.
energy.
Destination.
We have you on visual. Greetings, Command. Let's roll.
Something on your mind? Oh, is that it?
Transmit orders.
Orders, sir.
Your forces are under attack.
Something on your mind?
Excellent.
I reach you, sir. Target. Orders, sir. Ready to roll out.
Orders, Captain? I read you.
All right, bring it on.
Insufficient phosphoric gas.
Greetings, Command.
Destination? Absolutely. Yeah.
Transmit
Your
orders.
forces are under attack.
Move it. No problem. All right, bring
Insufficient
it on.
forces are under attack.
Oh, is that it? Destination? Orders, sir. What do you want? Yeah, I'm going. I dig. Ready to roll out. Is that it? No problem.
I read you.
Orders, sir.
Transmit
Sir,
orders.
bring it on. Identify target.
Receiving headquarters.
Identify target.
Roger that.
Delighted to, sir. Proceeding. All right, bring it on.
Insufficient phosphine gas.
All
Greetings,
right,
Command.
bring it on, sir.
Greetings, Command.
All right, bring it on.
Explorer reporting.
SCP good to go, sir.
Orders, sir.
Transmit orders. Transmit
Report for
orders.
duty.
All right, bring it on. Destination? Moving.
Receiving
SCP good to go,
headquarters.
sir.
All right, bring it on.
Transmit orders.
Identify target.
Transmit
Ready to
orders.
roll out. Identify target. All right, bring it on. Orders, sir. What do you want?
We have you on visual.
Yeah? Identify
We
target.
have you on visual.
Orders, Captain?
No problem.
Your forces are under attack.
I reach you, sir. Oh, is that it? I did.
Your forces are under attack.
Delighted to, sir.
Insufficient forces are under attack.
Orders, Captain? Can't build there.
Delighted to,
I
sir.
read you.
Yes, sir. Proceeding.
Your forces are under
Destination?
attack.
Identify target.
Greetings, Command.
Affirmative. Roger
Base is under attack.
Goliath online.
What do you want? Yes, sir.
Goliath online.
Reporting for duty.
Yes, sir.
Your
Absolutely.
forces are under attack.
Delighted to, sir.
Reporting for duty.
Receiving headquarters.
Identify target.
Base is under attack.
Orders, sir. Delighted to, sir.
Roger.
Mech
SCV
online.
good to go, sir.
Insufficient phosphine
Calling
gas.
online. Acknowledge the transmit coordinates.
Right away, sir.
Receiving
Your
headquarters.
forces are under attack.
Excellent.
Systems functional.
Insufficient phosphine
Orders,
gas.
Captain. I read you. Orders, Captain.
Yes, sir. I dig.
Your forces are under
Transmit
attack.
orders. Let's roll. Transmit orders.
Orders received.
Vector
Your forces are under attack. Insufficient phosphine gas.
Transmit orders. Let's roll.
Your forces are under attack.
I read you. Roger that.
Your forces are under attack. Insufficient phosphine gas.
Reporting for duty. Job finished. Orders, Captain. Reporting for duty. Orders, Captain. I can't build there.
Identify
Base is
target.
under attack.
Commencing.
Something on your mind?
Commencing.
What do
systems
you
functional.
want? Destination?
Job finished. Job finished. Job
Delighted
finished.
to, sir.
Reporting for duty. Job finished.
Your forces are under attack.
Destination? Proceed. Destination? Moving. Identify target.
Base is under attack.
What do you want?
Excellent.
Yes, sir. I read you, sir. Moving. Proceeding.
Your forces are under attack.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative, sir.
Proceeding.
Job finished. Roger that. I can't build there. Reporting for duty.
All
Roger
right.
that.
Bring it on.
Orders, Captain. I read you. Reporting for duty. Orders received. Job finished.
I read you, Orders, sir. Delighted to, sir.
Your forces are under attack.
Yeah, I'm going. No problem.
Calling online.
Job
Destination?
finished. Job
Your
finished.
forces are under attack. Search
Job
complete.
finished.
Something
Job
on your
finished.
mind? Destination?
I can't build there. Affirmative.
Channel open.
Destination? Proceeding.
We have you on visual.
All right. Bring it on.
Base is under attack.
I read you, sir.
Calling online.
Orders, Captain. I read you. I can't build
Yeah,
there.
I'm going.
I can't build there.
Your forces are under attack.
Reporting for duty.
No problem.
Calling online.
Excellent.
I read
Insufficient
destination.
phosphine gas.
Proceeding.
Transmit orders.
Delighted to, sir. Yes, sir.
Greetings, Command.
Orders, Captain. Reporting for duty.
Yeah, I dig. Yeah. Yes, sir.
We have you on visual.
Your forces are under attack.
Affirmative. Roger that.
Yes, sir. Orders, sir. Identify target. I read you, sir.
Base is under attack. Insufficient phosphine
Something
gas.
on your mind? What do you want? I dig. Yeah, I'm going. I read you, sir.
Yes, sir. Orders, Captain? Affirmative. Reporting for duty. Yes, sir.
Delighted to, sir. What do you want?
Online.
What do you want?
Headquarters. Excellent.
Channel open.
Reporting for duty. Affirmative.
Your forces are under attack.
Proceeding. Identify target. Move it.
Reporting for duty.
Destination. What do you want?
Your forces are under attack. Insufficient Vespene
Transmit
gas.
orders.
Comlink
Transmit
online.
orders.
Orders, Captain? Orders, Captain? Orders received. Job right away, sir. Reporting for duty. Something's on the way. Reporting for duty. I read you.
Transmit orders.
Reporting for duty. Roger that. I can't build there. Orders, Captain? I can't build it.
Goliath
Something's in the way.
online.
Commencing.
Goliath online.
Let's roll. Excellent.
Go ahead.
Receiving headquarters.
Go ahead, TACOM.
Affirmative, sir.
Systems functional.
Receiving headquarters.
Systems functional.
Excellent.
Comlink online.
Affirmative, sir. Greetings, Command.
Your forces are
Go
under
ahead,
attack.
TACOM.
Affirmative,
Target
sir.
designated.
Reporting for duty. Orders, Captain? I can't build it. Something's in the way.
Channel open.
Transmit orders.
Go ahead, TACOM.
Receiving headquarters.
Your forces are under attack.
Go ahead, TACOM.
Greetings, Command.
Channel open.
Greetings, Command.
Acknowledged HQ.
Transmit orders.
Goliath online.
Job finished.
I read you, sir.
Job finished.
Yeah, I'm
Your
going.
forces are under
Comlink
attack.
online.
Read the waiting launch order.
Transmit orders.
Reporting in.
Transmit orders.
Your forces are under attack.
Coordinates received.
Yeah?
Systems functional. Channel open.
All right.
Affirmative,
Bring it
sir.
on.
Commencing.
Magnet emerging.
Target designated.
Ready to roll out.
Your forces are under attack.
Yeah? Identify target. All right. Bring it on.
Receiving headquarters.
Yeah? What do you want?
Your forces are under attack.
I did.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead, man.
All right. Bring it on.
Transmit orders.
All right. Bring it on.
Your forces are under attack.
Goliath online.
Sector locked in.
Your forces are under attack.
All right. Bring it on. All right. Bring it
TACOM
on.
locked.
Transmit orders. Receiving
Target
headquarters.
designated.
I read you, sir.
Receiving
Your
headquarters.
forces are under attack.
What do you want? Destination?
Receiving headquarters.
All right. Bring it on. Move it. Identify target. Proceeding. Delighted to, sir. All right. Bring it on.
Reporting for duty.
Your forces are under attack.
All right. Bring it on.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
Greetings, Command.
All right.
Comlink
Bring it
online.
on.
Go ahead, TACOM. Target designated.
I read you. Roger that. Right away,
Your
sir.
forces are under attack.
Yeah, I'm going. Yeah?
Goliath online.
All right. Bring it on. No problem.
Base is under attack.
Oh, is that it? I dig. Yeah, I'm going. Yeah? Yeah, I'm going. No problem. Oh, is that it? Yeah, I'm going. I dig.
Your forces are under attack.
Goliath online. Channel open.
Transmit orders.
Go ahead,
I
TACOM.
read you. Yes, sir. Orders,
All
Captain.
right.
Your forces are under attack.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Channel
bring
open.
it on.
Systems
What do you
functional.
want? All right, bring it on.
Go ahead,
Transmit
TACOM.
orders.
Orders, Captain. Job finished, sir. I read you. Job finished. Orders,
have you
Captain.
on
Job
visual?
finished.
Systems functional. Target
Base is
designated.
under attack.
All right,
Reporting for
bring it
duty.
on.
Rate the
Orders
waiting launch
received.
orders.
All right,
Job
bring it
finished.
on.
Job finished.
Online.
Greetings, Command.
Your forces are
Calling
under attack.
online.
Orders, Captain.
Goliath online. Acknowledged.
All right, bring it on.
Systems functional.
Receiving headquarters. Let's roll.
Confirmed. Target designated.
Your forces are under attack.
Acknowledged.
We have you
Reporting
on
in.
visual?
Reporting for
All
duty.
right, bring it on.
Calling online.
Base is under attack.
Go ahead,
What do you
TACOM.
want?
Rate
I
the
can't
waiting
build
launch
there.
orders. Roger. Confirmed.
What do you want?
I read you.
Destination?
SCV good to go, sir.
Move
Job
it. Bring it
finished.
on. What do you want?
Systems functional.
What do you want?
Systems
Orders,
functional.
Captain.
Transmit orders.
Base is under attack.
I read you, sir. Oh, is that it? I dig. No problem.
Transmit
Go
Your
ahead,
forces are
TACOM.
under attack.
I read you.
Go ahead, TACOM.
We have you on visual?
Goliath
I
online.
read you, sir. I dig. No problem.
We have you on visual?
What do you want?
Your forces are
Affirmative,
under
sir.
attack.
We have you on visual? Transmit orders. Commencing.
Coordinates received.
All right, bring it on.
Transmit orders.
Standing by. Systems functional.
Roll out.
Roger. Reporting in. Go ahead, TACOM. Transmit coordinates.
Something on your mind?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, TACOM. NAVCOM locked. Channel open. Reporting in. Go ahead, TACOM. Systems functional. Go ahead, TACOM. Reporting in. Channel open.
Yes, sir.
Orders, Captain.
I read you, sir. Yeah, I'm going.
Rate the waiting launch orders. Standing by.
Your forces are under attack.
Channel standing by.
I read you, sir. Something on your mind? What do you want? Yeah?
Channel reporting in.
Reporting for
Your
duty.
forces are
Yes,
under
sir. I
attack.
can't build there. Reporting for duty.
Go ahead, TACOM. Go ahead, TACOM.
What do you want? Roll out.
Comlink online. Reporting in.
Orders, sir.
Your forces are under attack.
United to, sir.
Attack formation. Go ahead, TACOM. Standing by.
What do you want?
Systems functional. Attack formation.
What do you want?
Transmit coordinates. Go ahead, command.
Not enough
Goliath
energy.
online. Standing by. Go ahead, command. Systems functional.
Orders, sir. What do you want?
Go ahead, command.
Identify
Your
target.
forces are under
Go
attack.
ahead, command. Systems functional.
Destination.
Reporting in.
Your forces are under attack.
I read you, sir. Orders, sir. Identify target.
Attack formation.
No problem.
Your forces are under attack.
Yeah? What do you want?
Attack formation.
Proceed.
forces are under attack. Not enough minerals.
Reporting in.
Not enough energy.
Yeah?
System reporting in.
Identify target. Reporting in.
Standing by.
I read you, sir.
Channel open.
Yeah? Yeah, I'm going. I dig. No problem. Go ahead, Commander. I dig. Ready to roll out. Is that it? Coordinates received. Transmit. Bring it on. Transmit coordinates.
Your forces are under attack.
Attack formation. Vector locked in. Standing by. Go ahead, Commander. Roger.
Your forces are under attack.
Acknowledged HQ. Go ahead, TACOM. Channel open.
Attack formation.
Not
Reporting for
enough
duty.
minerals.
Yes, sir. Reporting for duty. Roger that. Reporting for duty.
Go ahead, TACOM.
Your forces are under
Go,
attack.
sir.
Attack formation. Sir. Move it.
Go ahead, TACOM.
Something on your mind? Identify target. What do you want? I read you, sir.
SCV, go, sir.
Destination. Destination. Transmit coordinates. Confirmed. Standing something on your mind?
SCV, good to go, sir.
Calling online.
Your forces are under attack.
Absolutely. I read you, sir. Delighted to, sir. Absolutely. Destination.
Reporting for duty.
Your forces are under attack.
Moving. Proceeding. Yeah. Roger.
HQ.
Transmit coordinates. Move it. Go ahead, Commander. Destination.
Not enough energy.
Coordinates received. Move it. Reporting in. Delighted to, sir.
Your forces are under attack.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I read you, sir.
Your forces
No
are under
problem.
attack.
Oh, is that it? Yeah, I'm going. Oh, is that it? Yeah, I'm going. I dig. Yeah, I'm going.
Goliath
dig.
online.
Yeah, I'm going. Ready to roll out.
Orders, Captain. Roger that.
Orders, sir. Proceeding. Vector. Destination.
Orders, Captain. I read you. Reporting for duty.
Yes, sir. Delighted to, sir. I read you, sir.
Reporting for duty.
Commander.
Goliath online.
Go ahead, Commander. Transmit coordinates. Roger. Transmit coordinates. Coordinates received. Reporting in. Standing by. Transmit coordinates. Yes, sir. Moving. Identify target.
Add-on complete.
Orders, sir. Yes, sir.
Channel open.
Standing by. Attack formation.
Yes, sir.
Go
Your
ahead,
forces are
Commander.
under attack.
Transmit coordinates.
Goliath online.
Roger. Coordinates received. Destination.
Orders, Captain. Field there. Job's finished.
Rate awaiting launch orders. Vector. Destination. Move it.
SCV, good to go, sir.
Destination. Proceeding.
I read you.
Yes, sir. What do you want? All right. Bring it on.
Not enough minerals.
Reporting.
Your forces are under attack.
Destination. Orders, sir. Destination.
Transmit
Yes, sir. Reporting in. Destination. Proceeding.
Orders, Captain.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
Bring it on! Transmit coordinates. Bring it on!
Not
Identify
enough
target!
minerals. Your forces are under attack.
Standing back. Go ahead, TACOM. Vector Alright, bring it on! Yes, sir! Alright, bring it on! Identify target!
Your forces are under attack.
Target designated. Confirmed.
Standing back.
Acknowledge HQ. Target designated.
Read the waiting launch order. Is that it? Go ahead, Commander. Roger. Coordinates.
Go ahead, TACOM.
I did. Go ahead,
TACOM.
Orders, Captain?
Destination. Standing by.
Comlink online.
Identify target. Yeah.
SCV good to go, sir.
Goliath online.
Not enough minerals.
Identify target. I dig. What do you want? Something on your
SCV
mind?
good to go, sir.
Yeah? Yeah, I'm going. Launch orders. Transmit coordinates. Identify target. Delighted to, sir.
Systems functional.
What do you want?
Goliath online. Goliath online.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
Yes, sir?
Your forces are under attack. Vespene gas.
Identify target. Yes,
Comlink
sir.
online.
Coordinates. Destination. Coordinates. Yes,
Comlink
sir.
online.
All right. Bring it
Channel
on. Identify
Systems
target.
functional.
Awaiting launch
Your
orders.
forces are under attack.
Go ahead, TACOM.
Transmit coordinates. Ready to roll
Systems
out.
functional.
Destination. Identify target.
Go ahead, TACOM.
Destination. Yeah. Identify target. No problem. Yeah, I'm going. I dig. Oh, is that it?
Goliath
Your
online.
forces are under attack.
Yes,
Go
sir.
ahead,
Yes,
TACOM.
sir. Roger.
Acknowledge HQ. TACOM locked.
Go ahead, Commander. Sector locked in.
Channel open. Confirmed.
Your forces are under attack.
Coordinates received.
Goliath online.
Go ahead, Commander. Sector locked in. Reporting in. Coordinates received. Standing by. Go ahead, Commander. Standing by. Transmit coordinates.
Not
Sector
enough
locked
energy.
in. Go ahead, Commander. Coordinates received. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Reporting Identify target. Vector
Go ahead,
locked in.
TACOM.
Yes, sir. Identify target. Identify target.
Goliath online.
Orders, sir.
SCV good to go, sir.
Comlink
Destination.
online.
Orders, sir. Destination. Move it. Go ahead, Commander.
SCV good to go, sir.
Read the waiting launch orders. All right. Bring it on. All right. Bring it on. No problem. Orders, sir.
Goliath online.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, Commander. Yeah? Ready to roll out. Sir.
Comlink online.
Transmit coordinates. Yeah? No problem. Oh, is that it? All right. Bring it on.
Online.
Orders, sir. All right. Bring it on. Identify target.
forces are under attack.
Transmit coordinates. Reporting in. Identify target on your mind. Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Systems functional.
Coordinates. Proceed. What do you want? Orders, sir. Proceed. No problem. Yeah, I'm going. Destination.
Your forces are under attack.
Yes, sir. Proceed. Standing by.
Not enough energy.
Ready to roll out. Read the
Your
waiting
forces are under attack.
formation. I dig. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm going.
I read you. Orders, Captain?
All right, bring it on. Transmit coordinates. Vector locked in.
SCV good to go, sir.
Go ahead, Commander.
SCV good to go,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Roll out. Destination, sir. Move it. What do you want? Read the wing launch order.
SCV good to go, sir.
Bring it on. Identify target. Absolutely.
Not enough energy. Your forces are under attack.
SCV good to go, sir.
Go ahead, Commander. Orders, sir. Move it. Something on your mind? Yeah? I read you.
Conway online.
Roll out. Destination.
Systems functional.
Move it. Proceed.
Your forces are under attack.
Bring the waiting launch orders. Vector locked in.
Online.
Roger. Orders, sir. Reporting in. Go ahead, Commander. Reporting in. Yes, sir. Destination.
Your forces are under attack.
Destination. Absolutely. Orders, sir. Delighted to, sir. Attack formation. Orders, sir. Transmit coordinates. Roger.
Goliath online.
Not enough energy.
Transmit coordinates. Identify target. Coordinates received. Absolutely. Coordinates received. Go ahead, Commander. Coordinates received. Standing by. Attack formation. Roger. Coordinates received. Attack formation. Destination. Reporting in. Yes, sir. Proceed.
Orders, Captain?
Read the waiting launch orders. Reporting in. Coordinates received.
I read you. Reporting for duty. Roger that. Orders received.
Reporting in.
Channel over.
Identify target. Destination.
Goliath
Yes, sir.
online.
Orders, sir.
Goliath online.
SCV good to go, sir.
Not enough energy. Your
Reporting for
forces
duty.
are under attack.
SCV good to go, sir.
Read the waiting launch orders. All right, bring it on.
SCV good to go, sir.
Go ahead, Commander. All right, bring
Not
it
enough
on.
minerals.
Reporting for duty.
Comlink online.
Orders, Captain? I read you. Roger that. Orders, Captain? Orders received.
Identify
attack
target.
coordinates.
All right, bring it on. Yes, sir.
Channel open.
Identify target.
Go ahead, TACOM.
Transmit coordinates.
Channel open.
I read you.
Ready to roll out. Destination?
Go ahead, TACOM.
Add-on complete.
Identify target.
I read you, sir.
Orders, Captain? Yes, sir?
Identify target.
Go ahead, Commander.
Yeah?
Destination.
Go ahead, Commander.
Destination.
Your forces are under attack. Add-on complete.
Explorer reporting.
Comlink online.
Destination.
Something on your mind?
Channel coordinates received.
Something on your mind? Receiving headquarters.
Upgrade complete.
Go ahead, TACOM.
Yes, sir.
I read you, sir.
Yes, sir. Moving.
TACOM locked. Confirmed.
Yes, sir.
Something on your mind? What do you want?
Go ahead, Commander.
Proceeding.
Back formation.
Destination.
Target designated.
Proceeding.
Greetings, command.
Destination.
Comlink online.
Transmit orders.
Identify target. Delatitude, sir.
Something on your mind? Transmit orders.
Destination.
Go ahead, Commander.
Identify target. Yes, sir. Destination.
What do you want? Receiving headquarters.
We've done it, guys. We've done it.
Greetings, command.
We beat a Protoss player. We did it.
Transmit coordinates.
Orders, sir.
Channel open. Transmit
What do you
coordinates.
We
want?
did it, guys. All it took was so much skill. Oh my god. It took so much skill to do this.
Orders, sir.
Compared to what he did, he just cheesed out, he just stopped building units and cheesed out carriers. And he almost got an auto win because of that. But luckily I stayed in the game.
Orders, sir. Destination. Identify target.
Coordinates.
Luckily I stayed in the game. I almost left this game, but I'm like, no, I can't. I cannot fucking let this guy win. I cannot let him win. There's no way. I stayed in the game. I'm like, maybe there's a chance. Maybe there's a chance that this barcode piece of shit Protoss abusing guy, maybe I could still win. Maybe I can pull out a win against all odds, against the overpowered race, against no skill losers, against barcode cheaters, and I did it. I did it through sheer willpower. Through sheer big dick willpower, I did it. And you guys were here to witness this. I did it, guys. Oh my god.
Reporting for duty.
That's why I'm killing all his buildings, because honestly, fuck this guy.
Yes, sir.
Outplayed in every way. Woo! What a disgusting game. The fact that this game is even close because the guy just builds the air units that you can't, like... Protoss's? I don't know, guys. Can someone explain to me why? What is the point? What is the point? If you play the whole game to not play the game, what's the point? Like, can somebody explain? You play the whole game to not fight? These guys play the game with the intention to only base trade or to only build an air army and never engage you. Like, what is the point? like it gets a little disgusting when like you're never whenever you play a Protoss, you're playing somebody that's just running away the whole time. These guys are the same way. Like they just run away. They just play hide and go seek and run, and then you have to chase them. Those rates were mega value. That's true. Those rates were insane value. By the way, guys, if you like the stream, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube. If you really like it, join my YouTube as a member. I have like 10 members right now, actually. I want to get up to 200 people that are, I want 200 of you guys to join my stream as members, man. If we can get one new viewer, even one new member each day, I'd be fucking happy. Because then, then I'm making bank, and then I don't have to fucking stress out about, how to be able to support myself and stuff, and we can keep growing my stream and my YouTube. So think about it, for people that are here. If you're here every day, think about just throwing me a membership each month. Helps out. That way I can keep making content too. I don't really sell out that much, if at all, ever often. But I mean, I need to honestly more, because I need to be able to support myself as a content creator. One sec here. But yeah, that game was sick. That game was actually sick. Sick game, sick game. Clutch rates. Now we're gonna ego the replay a little bit here. We're gonna ego the replay. I'm gonna time zate it. We can just skip near the end. This was the first game I played today. This was actually the first game I played today. And I get a game like this. Kind of crazy. I need to remember, by the way, like, it's good that I got the race out. That actually won me the game, I feel like. Because I killed like 3 or 4 carriers for free over here. We're not going to watch this whole replay. I just want to see some moments here to boost my own ego. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. I need to remember, after getting the Mech upgrades, after getting 2-1, or even 3-2 on Mech, rather than finishing off 3 armor on Mech, I feel like it's probably even better to start researching +1 air, specifically for this. So that I can, when we get in these scrappy situations, Wraiths are basically like Banshees. They're very similar, And that's obviously because, the designers designed these 2 units to be almost the same. The guys that made StarCraft 2 were like, hey, Terran has a flying cloaked unit. Let's make... Terran has a flying cloaked unit in Brood War. Why don't we add one to StarCraft 2? They provide very similar things, although they're not really used that much, because they're really, they're kind of a flying paper plane. Puts into perspective how good Flash is. True, I mean, like, but the thing is, Flash loses to Protosses too, like, so... That's the thing, like, you say that, but Flash also loses, like, he lost to a lot of Protosses as well. Especially in recent years, if I remember right, he would lose all the time to Protoss players. Like, maybe years ago, Flash was, there was a point in time where Flash figured out that if you just sat and turtled on, like, 2 base into a late third with insanely fast armory upgrades. He was one of the first people that made that popular. That's why they call it the Flash build. Like the fast armory build used to be known as, like, everybody used to know that as the Flash build, because he popularized. Can't even say that word. Popularized The insanely fast like upgrades with the 2-1. You get +1 attack, and then you time out your starport and your second armory, so you get 2-1, and then you push. Yeah. But even Flash had difficulties against Protoss. Like it would be wrong to say that Flash was invincible against Protoss, because even in the last like 5 years or whenever he was playing, still I think he's didn't he go to the army or something, or have some like scandal with like with crypto or some shit, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, dude, TVP is kind of ridiculous. It's kind of ridiculous. Also, the other thing is, so the reason that game looked like that, I stopped the guy's first recalls. Like I stopped his first 2 recalls. I completely shut down. That's why that game looked like that. That's why I even like, guys, real talk. That's why I even had a chance in that game, because I shut down the first 2 recalls. His first Arbiter, I had good scouting and I spotted it, and I put a vessel, and I had a good defense with turrets and mines. So he tried to fly around, and he couldn't fly in, because I made sure that I was, I had a full turret ring. So the first Arbiter I shut down completely. He couldn't recall because he would have lost he would have just recalled him and lost his whole army. Second recall, he had a second Arbiter, and he was gonna try and recall the right side base, and I EMP'd that Arbiter, so he couldn't recall then either. So I completely messed up his and then after I shut down the first 2 recalls, then he tried to take an army engagement with mass stasis instead, and luckily I had enough at that point. I already had built up enough of an army that I killed that, so I could counter push. So, but like, think about how ridiculous that is. The fact that the whole game hinges on a guy right clicking. Do you understand how stupid that is? Do you understand how dumb that is, guys? That the whole game hinges on a guy literally selects one unit and right clicks it to your base. That should not be like that. If there were actually balance changes to Brood War ever, which there won't be, but in some hypothetical dream world, they should make it so that Arbiters should be like slow as hell, easy to shoot down. Like, you should not be able to fly over fucking turrets and just get a recall off. Not to mention, recall actually should be patched, because there's a recall bug where if somebody clicks recall and the recall goes through, and then you EMP the Arbiter, or the Arbiter like dies, I think it's with EMP, but there's like a bug where the recall will still go through even if the Arbiter loses energy, because the units have already on the map. The units have already disappeared when they click recall. They've already disappeared, and then they show up in your base. Like, even if the Arbiter, even if you EMP it and get rid of all of its energy, like, there's that bug still is in the game. It's not even a bug. I mean, well, it is kind of a bug, but it treats the recall as if it's already like going through, even though the Arbiter should have no energy to do it at that point. Actually, that is a bug, because it's like the command queue. It's like the command queues up, and then you loot it. Basically, there's some coding thing with the game. However they coded the game, like the command to recall, like the recall thing, like it queues it up, or some shit, and then it goes through. Even like the game doesn't check whatever programming they did. The game doesn't check to see okay, does the Arbiter have energy? If not, then these units can't move here, or this thing cancels immediately. Whatever it is, it's some bug. And it doesn't check if the Arbiter has energy, because if it did, then that would not exist like that, and those recalls would not happen. But however they coded the game, it doesn't check to see if the Arbiter currently has, like, it doesn't check to see if it has no energy. That's actually a bug. That's like that's a programming oversight. I don't think when they programmed and made Brood War, obviously back then, esports didn't exist. The game was not, this was all in it. This stuff didn't exist. I don't think they expected like milliseconds worth of, you know, they didn't expect that to matter. Like they didn't even think to like check for something like that. The programmers weren't programming the game thinking like, hey, we better check and make 100% sure that at this moment, if it has no energy, then, you know. That's probably why the game was so good. It's probably why, because they focused more on the gameplay and functionality of the game and like the game being good than they did like, you know. Things like that. They just didn't think about it.
Not enough minerals.
I'm not sure how much I got for the last. I think I got like probably plus 20 or something. Plus 18 or plus 20. I didn't see that. I was all tabbed. One of you guys could insta rewind the VOD, which you can do on YouTube. You can just rewind to that part.
Orders, Captain? I read you. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Yes, sir? SCV good to go, sir.
Dude, Arbiter worse than the SC2 Warp Prism? I'm not sure about that, actually. I'm honestly, that is a tough call. Both are bullshit. Both break the game. Both break the rules of the game. Both should not be in the game in their current forms. I don't know if... What do you... I think Arbiters are way stronger than a Warp Prism. Because because they cloak your army too. You have to remember that. They cloak your army. They also have stasis. They have yeah, plus 29. Holy fuck. I'm not sure. That's actually a tough one to say which one is stronger. Warp Prisms. I think Arbiters is stronger. Because you have to do more. I mean, you defend them very similarly. Like, you make a turret ring. The thing is, though, they're both bullshit. Like, I don't know, you can drain the Arbiter of energy. The Warp Prism is a little bit flimsier, but it's cheaper. It's available earlier in the game. And you can keep... See, the thing with a Warp Prism is your entire production is then in their base, and you can do it infinitely. So you can you basically can, like, infinite recall. I'm being cheesed.
I read you. Roger that. I read you. Orders, Captain? Roger that. Orders, Captain? I read you. Affirmative.
Want a piece of me, boy?
I read you.
Stand by.
Reporting for duty. Roger that. I read you. Orders received.
Jacked up and good to go. Go, go, go. Rock and roll. Go, go, go. Commander.
Reporting for duty.
Want a piece of me, boy? Standing by. Jacked up and good to go. Go, go, go.
Roger that. Right away, sir. Affirmative. Roger that. Right away, sir.
Not enough minerals.
Orders, Captain? Roger that.
You want a piece of
Not
me,
enough
boy?
minerals.
Rock and roll.
Orders, Captain?
Outstanding.
Reporting for duty.
Standing by. Give me something to shoot. Go, go, go. Standing by. Let's move. Rock and roll. Go, go, go. Outstanding. Go, go, go. Let's move. Go, go, go. Rock and roll. Jacked up and good to go. Rock and roll. Standing by. Standing by. Go, go, go. Jacked up and good to go.
Yes, sir. Orders received.
Standing by. Outstanding. Rock and roll. Outstanding.
Reporting for duty.
Standing by. Let's move. Give me something to shoot. Rock and roll. Go, go, go. Outstanding. Standing by. Commander. Rock and roll. Standing by.
Orders, Captain?
Give me something to shoot. Outstanding. Rock and roll. Give me something to shoot.
Yes, sir.
Commander. Rock and roll.
Reporting for duty.
Give me something to shoot. Commander. Outstanding. Rock and roll.
Orders, Captain? Reporting for duty. Affirmative.
You want a piece of me, boy? Standing by. Jacked up and good to go.
Orders, Captain? Orders received. Yes, sir. Roger that.
It's so nice playing against game cheaters, man.
I read you.
You want a piece of Outstanding.
I read you. Right away, sir.
Give me something to shoot.
Orders, Captain. Orders received. Roger that. Orders, Captain. I
You
read
want a
you.
piece of me, boy?
Orders,
Give me
Captain.
something to shoot.
Yes, sir. Orders, Captain.
So I play a retard that is going 4-pull.
Reporting for duty. Orders received. Right away, sir. I read you. Orders received. Yes, sir. Orders received. Copy meeting. Right away.
This fucking loser actually went 4-pull.
Affirmative.
Commander.
That's so sad.
Roger that. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Reporting for duty. Orders received. Right away, sir. Orders, Captain. Affirmative. I read you.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Roger that.
Give me something to shoot.
Yes, sir.
Not enough minerals.
Right away, sir. Roger that. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Orders received.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Reporting for duty.
Standing by.
Reporting for duty. Yes, sir.
Cool, a stream cheating barcode that sends units straight to my base. Fucking 4 pulls and then keeps making lings one by one just to waste my time. There's a lot of really degenerate people that play this game that are just scum fucks, like just degenerate scum fucky people. I swear, like
I read you.
out of most online games, there's not people.
Orders, Captain.
Sure, League of Legends has people that are like, you know,
Orders, Captain. Reporting for duty.
that are very similar, but it's a different type of scum fucky nature because at least with League, people aren't actively harassing you outside of the game for the most part.
Yes, sir.
It's very rare that I hear people.
Reporting for duty.
It's very rare that people are like stalking and sniping streamers on barcode accounts. Like you don't see this. It's a completely different culture. You don't see this with other video games. You don't see everyone on a barcode account, right? I feel like this is something with StarCraft 2 and Brood War in particular, where these people, there's so many just scumfuck degenerate people that that play these two games in particular. Because when I queue up League, maybe 1 out of 1,000 games, I'll get matched against somebody that is on a barcode account, right? It doesn't happen as often in League of Legends. You're not gonna play there's 10 people that queue up. You're not playing with people that are degenerate scumfucky like that. You're gonna be playing with people like you're gonna see their username. There's gonna be repercussions if they do scumfucky bullshit in the game. They're just gonna get banned from the game. But with Brood War and StarCraft 2, like you can make a barcode account, be anonymous, and then not have any repercussions for any of your fucking actions in the game. Like you could just, dude. The amount of people that snipe StarCraft streamers is extremely high.
Not enough minerals.
And yes, it happens to Fortnite people that do Fortnite. It happens to people that it happens to any streamer, I suppose. But I feel like it's like I've watched other gaming streams from other video games. StarCraft has it the worst in terms of stalkers and streamers and people that snipe streamers and harass streamers and do all this shit. I've not seen this. I have not seen this in any other community. I've not seen this in the Final Fantasy community. I've not seen this in the League community. It's only the StarCraft 2 community and Brood War community that has people like this.
Right away, sir.
It's a different type of psychological defect these people have.
I read you. SCV good to go, sir. Orders, Captain. Orders, Captain. Orders, Captain.
Maybe the reason why it feels worse when you're playing StarCraft when it happens is because this game is so very much like poker, where you're trying to hide your cards, you know? Most other games aren't like that, where you're literally trying to hide what you're doing from the other player. So it feels worse. I feel like in it feels worse in StarCraft when you
Your forces are
get
under
people that are
attack.
sniping you and being these degenerate trash cans. Like, it just feels worse. In another game, it doesn't seem so bad. You don't even really think about it that much.
You want a piece of me, boy? Let's move. Let's move. Rock and roll.
Again, this is just my opinion, although I feel like
Outstanding.
from the games you guys have seen,
Give me something to shoot.
pretty fair to say.
Go, go, go.
SCV good to go, sir.
Stand by. Commander, let's move. Rock and roll.
Job finished.
Go, go, go.
Reporting for duty. Affirmative. I can't build
Give me
there.
something to shoot. Let's move. Rock and roll.
SCV good to go, sir.
Outstanding.
Yes, sir.
Standing by.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. I read you. Yes,
Standing
sir.
by.
Roger that.
Not enough minerals.
I feel like what I'm saying is pretty accurate. I don't know why some of you guys are saying no.
Jacked up and good to go.
Your forces are under
Standing by.
attack.
Rock and roll.
Add-on complete. Not enough minerals.
Standing by. Give me something to shoot. Jacked up
Job
and good to go.
finished. Job finished. Right away, sir. Reporting for duty. Orders received. Yes, sir.
Not
I
enough
can't build
minerals.
SCV good to go, sir.
I mean, you really can't say no when
For duty. Right away, sir.
you see it happen to me every other game. You can go watch Artosis' stream. You can see how often it happens. You can go watch any other. You can watch some StarCraft 2 streamers and see how often they get matched against barcodes. It's not just me. Like, it happens often. Like, it's so often.
Not enough minerals.
This is a StarCraft thing. Like,
SCV
Not
good
enough
to go, sir.
minerals. Unacceptable landing zone.
well, I agree. It's not like they're not committing a crime or whatever. Sure. Like, obviously,
Not enough
they're just being
minerals.
annoying, degenerate people. Like,
Not enough minerals.
SCV good to
Not
go,
enough
sir.
minerals.
and they're harassing and stalking people that are happen to be playing the same game that they play.
Orders, Captain. Reporting for duty. Job finished. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Ready to roll out.
Right away, sir. Affirmative. Orders received. Job's finished.
Destination.
Not enough
Yes,
minerals.
sir.
SCV good to go,
Elated
sir.
2, sir.
Yes, sir.
Not enough minerals.
Let's get
Not
this
enough
on
minerals.
6. Oh no, dude, it's absolutely great. I've watched Artosis stream a couple times. I mean, there's not really any other streamers to watch nowadays. Like, everyone else is pretty
Your
boring.
forces are under attack.
But you can see how often
Destination.
people
Proceed.
snipe. Like, it's insane.
Orders, Captain. Roger that.
Not
SCV good
enough
to go,
minerals.
sir.
Ready to roll.
I mean, again, you guys know because you watch me as well that
Good to go, sir.
it's
Destination.
Goliath
Orders,
online.
sir.
it happens so often, man. It actually happens so often. It's insanity.
Orders received.
Yeah, the only, like, again, you guys get it, but there's actually people that think, like, streamers are just making it up. Like, that's the funny thing.
Not
Like, there's
enough minerals.
legitimately viewers that are like, oh no, you're not getting sniped as often as you say. In my case, you know, I don't have like 8,000 viewers or something right now. So people will even be like, no, there's no way,
Not
Avilo.
enough minerals.
You're not getting sniped, you only have this many viewers.
Destination. Absolutely. Moving. Orders, sir. Identify target. Elated 2, sir.
But it happens. It happens very often.
Identify target.
Add-on complete.
Orders, sir. Absolutely. Elated 2, sir.
Insufficient Vespine
Yes,
gas.
sir.
Mine right here.
Elated 2, sir.
SCV good to go, sir.
Yes, sir. Elated 2,
Reporting for
sir.
duty.
Proceeding.
Job reporting for duty.
Playing a little bit of
Yes, sir.
Minesweeper.
Roger that. Orders, Captain.
Not enough
Orders
minerals.
received.
Yes, sir.
SCV good to go, sir. Yes,
Not
sir.
enough minerals.
Orders,
Goliath
sir.
online.
Proceeding. Yes, sir.
Systems functional.
Ready to roll out.
Job finished, sir. SCV good to go, sir.
Your forces are
Destination.
under
Job
attack.
finished.
Absolutely.
Reporting Job's finished. Orders, Captain? Yes, sir. Orders, Captain?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV good to go, sir.
Orders, sir. Identify
Add-on
target.
complete.
Bring it on. Yeah. I dig.
Job's finished.
Insufficient phosphate.
Report for
Enough
duty.
minerals.
Yes, sir. SCV good to go, sir.
What do you
Job's
want?
finished.
Something on your mind? What do you want?
Thought he might have a,
Orders, Captain?
Ready to roll out.
SCV good to go, sir. Orders, Captain? I read you. Orders received. Job orders received. Orders received.
Orders, sir.
SCV good to go, sir.
Upgrade
Destination.
complete.
Yes, sir. Identify target. Something on your mind?
I read you. Roger that.
Not enough minerals.
Orders received. Orders received. Right away,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Research complete.
Proceeding. Yes, sir.
Add-on
SCV
complete.
good to go, sir.
Proceeding. All right. Bring it on. Delighted to, sir.
Orders, Captain? Orders received.
Identify target. Proceeding. Ready to roll. Destination. Yes, sir. What do you want? Oh, is that it?
Job's finished. SCV good to go, sir. Right away, sir. Orders received.
Identify target. Sir. I dig. What do you want? Orders, sir.
Reporting for duty. I
Not
read you.
enough minerals.
Orders received.
Something on your mind? Yes, sir. What do you want?
SCV good to go, sir.
Identify target. Delighted to, sir.
SCV good to go, sir.
Identify target.
I read you.
Goliath
Reporting
online.
for duty. Yes, sir. I read you. Yes, sir.
Ready to roll out. Delighted to, sir. Absolutely.
SCV good to go, sir.
Yes, sir. Orders,
Your
sir.
forces are under attack.
Delighted to, sir. Absolutely. What do you want, sir? Yes, sir. Identify target. Yes, sir. Orders, sir. Proceed. Orders, sir.
Job's finished.
Identify target. Orders, sir. Identify target. Yes, sir. Identify target.
Online.
Identify target.
Job's finished. Reporting for duty. Job's finished. Yes, sir. Reporting for duty.
Bring it on.
Orders, job finished. SCV good to go, sir. Finished. SCV good to go, sir. I can't build. I
Your
read you.
forces are under attack.
I'm gonna be annoyed if I lose that.
Sir. Destination.
I read you. Orders, Captain? Right away, sir.
Identify target. Orders, sir.
Job's finished.
Orders, sir.
Channel open.
Job's finished. SCV good to go, sir. Job's finished. Job's finished.
Add-on complete. Add-on complete.
Job's finished. Orders, Captain? Roger that. SCV good to go, sir.
Destination. Yeah. Orders, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely. All right. Bring it on.
SCV good to go, sir.
Your forces are under
Orders,
attack.
sir. Identify target.
I read you. I can't build. Orders received.
Add-on complete. Add-on complete.
I read you. Right away, sir.
Add-on complete.
Job's finished.
All right. Bring it on.
Orders, Captain? I can't build there. Orders, Captain?
Bring it
I
on.
can't build right away, sir. Orders received. SCV good to go,
Add-on
sir.
complete. Insufficient
Bring
phosphate
it on.
gas.
I read you. Orders, Captain?
Proceed. Orders, sir. Yeah. Identify target.
Good to go, sir.
All right. Bring it on.
Knowledge HQ.
Destination. Identify target. All right. All right, bring it on. I read you, sir.
Battle
Something on your
cruiser
mind?
operational.
Your forces
What
are
do you
under
want?
attack.
I
No,
read
no,
you,
no.
sir.
Insufficient phosphine gas.
I read you.
Hailing frequencies
Something
open.
on your mind? I
SCV
read
good to
you,
go, sir.
Upgrade complete. Add-on complete.
Yes, sir. Roger that.
Yes, sir.
Your forces are
Identify
under
target,
attack.
sir.
Receiving transmission. Good day, Commander. Set a course. Take it slow.
Yes, sir. Destination.
Job finished.
Take it slow.
Identify
Battle
target.
cruiser
Your
operational.
forces are under attack. Insufficient phosphine gas.
Engage.
Reporting for duty. Orders, Captain Middleton.
All crews reporting.
Orders, sir.
All
Yes,
crews
sir.
report.
Proceed. I read you, sir. Orders, sir. I read you, sir. Something on your mind?
Your forces are under
All
attack.
crews reporting. Receiving transmission.
Reporting for duty. Job finished. I read
Alright, that's like really important to see.
I read you.
If
Affirmative. Job
Battle cruiser
Job
operational.
finished.
is okay, he
Your forces are under
Good to go,
attack.
sir.
Identify target. Yes, sir.
SCV good to go, sir.
Proceed.
Hailing frequencies open.
I read you.
oh my god! Did you see that? What the fuck? That mine.
Insufficient
frequencies
phosphine gas.
Identify target.
Your
Yes,
forces
sir.
are under
Crews
attack.
reporting.
Identify
Receiving
target. Yes,
transmission.
sir. Destination.
Really? Why would you have that?
What do you
You
want?
crazy motherfucker.
Going. I dig.
Yes, sir.
Research forces are under attack.
Battle
Bring it
cruiser
on.
operational.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Destination moving. Proceeding.
Reporting for duty. Roger that.
Yes, sir.
SCV good to go, sir.
Frequencies open. Good day, Commander.
All right. Bring it on.
I read you. I can't feel yes, sir. SCV good to
Destination.
go, sir.
Delighted
All
to,
crews
sir.
reporting.
I read you.
Orders, sir.
Receiving transmission.
Orders, sir.
SCV good to go,
Absolutely.
sir.
Orders, sir. Bring it on. I read you, sir. No problem.
frequencies open.
Absolutely.
Your forces are under
No
attack.
problem. Orders, sir. Ready to roll out. Destination. Yes,
Your
sir.
forces are under attack.
Good day,
Something
Commander.
on your mind? What do you want?
Cruiser operational. Hailing frequencies open.
Identify target.
Receiving transmission.
Destination. Delighted to, sir.
Your
Receiving
forces are under
transmission.
attack.
Good day, Commander.
All right.
Hailing
Bring it
frequencies
on.
open. Good day, Commander. Hailing frequencies open.
Your
Identify
forces
target.
are under
Hailing
attack.
frequencies open. Good day, Commander.
Roger
All
that.
crews reporting.
Yes, sir.
Ready to roll
All
out.
crews reporting.
Identify target. Orders, sir.
Good day,
Good to
Commander.
go, sir.
Take it slow.
Orders, sir. Identify target.
Your
Delighted
forces
to,
are under
sir.
attack.
Make it happen.
Affirmative. SCV good to go, sir. Orders received.
Receiving transmission. Set a course. Receiving transmission. Engage.
Yes, sir.
SCV good to go,
Receiving
sir.
transmission.
Ready to roll out. Ready to roll out. Ready to roll out.
Reporting for
Alright,
duty.
guys, now I just go back into siege tanks.
All right, sir. Bring it on.
Orders,
To,
Captain.
sir.
Orders received.
Good day, Commander.
Goliath online. Goliath online.
Destination.
Goliath
Identify
online.
target.
Report Reporting for duty.
Identify target. Orders, sir.
Reporting for duty.
Valkyrie,
What do you
prepare.
want?
Your forces are under
I
attack.
read you.
Now emerging.
Yes, sir. Orders, Captain. I read you. Noted. Something's in the way.
Destination.
Don't keep
Yeah.
me waiting.
All crews reporting.
Something on your mind?
Your forces are under attack.
Orders,
Ready
Captain.
to roll out.
I read you.
Ready to roll out.
Yes, sir.
Good
Ready
day,
to roll
Commander.
out.
Don't keep me waiting.
Receiving transmission.
Job's finished. Job's finished. Job orders, Captain. Yes, sir. I read you.
Your forces are under attack.
Delighted to, sir.
Need something destroyed? Perfect. Achtung!
Orders received.
Later, bitch.
Right away, sir. Reporting for duty.
Receiving
Don't
transmission.
keep me
Ready to
waiting.
roll out. All right. Bring it
Landing
on,
sequence
sir.
interrupted.
Proceeding.
Your forces are under
Receiving
attack.
transmission.
It's your time.
Good day, Commander. Engage. Take it slow. Make it happen.
Orders, sir.
Whoops.
Destination. Destination.
Your forces are under attack.
Absolutely.
Healing frequencies open.
Now
All
emerging.
crews reporting.
Don't keep me waiting.
Engage. Set a course.
Orders, sir. Orders, sir.
Healing frequencies open. Good day, Commander.
Now emerging.
Receiving transmission. Set a course.
Your forces are under attack.
Proceeding. Yeah.
Healing frequencies open. Receiving
Don't
transmission.
keep me waiting.
All crews reporting.
Orders, Captain. Right away, sir. Orders
Healing
received.
frequencies open.
I am eager
Set
to
a
help.
course.
Orders, sir. Identify target. Sir. Orders, sir. Yes,
Your
sir.
forces are under attack.
Receiving transmission.
Orders,
Healing
sir.
frequencies open. Good day, Commander.
Need something
Good day,
destroyed?
Commander.
Ready to roll out. Something on your mind?
All
Holy
crews
shit.
reporting.
Orders, Captain.
Receiving transmission.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Proceeding. Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Oh, what?
Orders, sir.
He doesn't even have any defense.
Absolutely. Bring it on.
Well,
Yes,
Your
sir.
forces are under attack.
All crews reporting. Good day, Commander.
Destination.
I mean,
Orders, sir.
don't mind if I do then.
Yes, sir. Delighted to, sir. Orders, sir. Identify target.
SCV good to go, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Reporting for duty.
Destination. Moving.
Job's finished. Reporting for duty. I can't build there.
Upgrade complete.
Yeah. Yes, sir. What do you want?
How many? Wait, he only has 2 attacks there. Wait a minute.
Orders, sir.
Your forces
Absolutely.
are under attack.
Don't keep me waiting.
All crews reporting.
Destination.
Upgrade
Moving.
complete.
Healing frequencies open. Set a course.
Base is under attack.
Take it slow.
SCV good to
All
go,
crews
sir.
reporting.
Now emerging.
Engage. Set a course. Good day, Commander.
Your forces are under attack.
Battle cruiser operation.
Orders, sir.
Good to go, sir.
I am eager to help.
Receiving transmission.
Delighted to, sir. Yeah.
Healing frequencies open.
Ready to roll out.
Oh boy.
Healing
Need
frequencies
something
open.
destroyed?
Ready to roll out.
Your
Identify
forces are
target.
under attack.
Something on your mind? Identify target. Yeah. Yes, sir. Moving. Destination. Delighted to, sir.
Target designated.
Destination.
Your
Good
forces
day,
are under
Commander.
attack.
All crews reporting.
Greetings, Commander. Orders, Captain. Orders received. I read you. Yes, sir. Orders
Good
received.
day, Commander.
Destination? Yeah.
Good day, Commander.
Don't keep me
Base is under
waiting.
attack.
Yes, sir. Roger that.
Receiving transmission.
Job's finished. Yes, sir. Job's finished. Roger that.
Receiving transmission.
Don't keep me
All
waiting.
crews reporting. Hailing frequencies open.
Yeah, I'm going. Orders, sir. Absolutely. No problem. Ready to roll out. Absolutely.
Upgrade complete.
What do you want?
He might kill those. He might kill those BCs, but it's whatever. Like,
Hailing frequencies open.
I read you. Job's finished. Orders, Captain. Job's finished. Roger that. Reporting for duty. Right away, sir.
absolutely fine.
Hailing
Not
frequencies
enough
open.
energy.
On your mind?
Hailing frequencies open.
Dropships.
Orders, Captain. Yes, sir. I read you. Reporting for duty. Yes, sir.
Ready to roll out.
Upgrade
Identify
complete.
target.
There's no. I can push this, but I gotta wait a moment to push this spot here. I should get rid of these workers too. Actually, yeah.
Orders received.
Your
Identify
forces are
target.
under attack.
Proceeding.
Operation.
Get something
All
destroyed.
crews
Identify
reporting.
target.
Good
Destination.
day, Commander.
Job's finished. Job's finished. Job's finished. Job's finished.
Receiving transmission.
Don't keep me waiting. Achtung.
Good day,
Don't
Commander.
keep me waiting.
Good day,
Is it
Commander.
something
I got my
destroyed?
vessel.
Receiving
Don't
transmission.
keep me waiting.
I can't build there. I read you.
Research complete.
Reporting for duty. Yes, sir. I can't build there. I read you. I can't build it. Something's reporting for duty. Orders, Captain. Reporting for duty. I read you. Yes, sir. I can't build it.
What?
Something's in the way.
Not enough
They're
energy.
mine now?
Affirmative.
How it do? Okay.
I read you.
Receiving transmission. Receiving transmission.
Automation complete.
Receiving
Base
transmission.
is under attack.
Job's finished.
Achtung.
All
Jawohl.
crews reporting.
Orders received.
All crews reporting. Receiving transmission. Good day, Commander. All
Base
crews
is under
reporting.
attack.
Make it happen. Engage. Hailing frequencies open. Make it slow. Set a course. Make it happen. Set a course. Receiving transmission. Make it happen. Make it slow. Engage. Make it slow.
Not enough energy.
Receiving headquarters.
Of course, my man.
Receiving transmission.
Job's finished. I read you. Yes, sir. I read you. Affirmative.
Woo! Easy peasy, fellas. Easy motherfucking peasy. Did he not have Yamato? Maybe he didn't. He might not have, actually. I don't know. Did he? He didn't use it, I don't think. Dude, I'm pretty sure that he did not have... He might have had... I don't think it would have mattered. I had so many... He only had like 4 BCs, and I had 12, 11 or 12. So I can Yamato... I can kill his entire fleet just with the Yamatos at that point in the game. Solid TVT game. Mega solid game. Dude, this guy has so many mines. Look at how many mines he put. He put mines like. Actually, that's kind of weird. He just put mines down at places to scout, rather than using them to like just spam them at the front of my base. I mean, there's upsides and downsides to both of those. Like, this guy used he just scouter mines, put mines at like every choke point in the map. And obviously, I expect, like, as long as I maintain 4 base, you know, and I scan his production at least once here, so obviously he's gonna have slightly more units than me for a little bit, because he has, like, what, 6 factories versus I only have 4. But, you know, that doesn't matter if I'm playing defense. It shouldn't actually matter. And I did build vultures this game because this is something I've added into my play. I used to never build vultures in TVT, but I started doing this because it makes sense. You know, obviously it makes sense if you want to save gas for BCs. Previously, I just would build all Goliaths, but it's actually with my strat, I've incorporated more vultures into this strat. When before I was like not building any of them, and obviously, you know. People love their vulture heavy TVT. But like, look at, dude, guys, look at this. This is the aviloTVT BC tank strat. So I showed them early. I didn't hide them. I showed them early. So I'm using them as an actual unit to deal with this, like, to deal with the so the money he's invested in dropships. I already have that invested in end game. This is mid game. As long as I survive, as long as I don't die here, I've invested in endgame tech already, and this is not going to do much. That's why my TVT is God tier, because I just understand the game at a fundamental level. But I just want to explain, like, obviously you don't always want to show BCs, but the only reason I'm showing you this is so that you guys understand. This is not like, this is actually viable, and I have had some people try and do it against me. A couple people have done it against me. Not including the person that fucking snipes me 24/7. Like, there's actually... I've seen a couple other people start to get BCs earlier like this. Because, yeah, like, this tank line is forfeit. Like, all of this gas right here... You know, I'm thinking of the game in StarCraft 2 terms. Like, I have units that I don't even have, like... I don't even have to, like, really break that. I have units that are flying, and he does not, so I'm just gonna kill that. And then by the time he gets Goliath with it, then I've already established my endgame comp, so... This is why my TVT is, pretty solid. Like, I'm already on my endgame comp at this point. And, yeah. So I've killed so much gas, like, at this point, it's almost near impossible to lose. I shouldn't let him have this for free. I should start sending vultures to every base on the map. So yeah, and now he's building BCs. He's like, oh shit, race don't work. What now? It's too late though. It's too late, bro. He's frantically trying to get BCs out. And at this point, I'm already on like 10. I think I'm already on like 12 BCs. 3 of them are down here. Oh, he had Yamatos. He used them on the turrets, I think. Or he used 2. I don't know why. Why did this guy Yamato the missile turrets? For some reason. That was so pointless. Like, that was actually pointless. It wouldn't have mattered, but now we know where his Yamatos went. He used them on 2 turrets. Yeah, dude, wraiths are garbage. Wraiths are legitimately... Like, I played a game yesterday, but it was against a map hacker. Like, the only reason wraiths worked that game is because I was playing against somebody that could see the whole map. And that was hacking. You see when I play actual real players, normal players, wraiths don't work. Wraiths are pretty bad. Yeah, man. As long as you have 5, like, the magic number of Valkyries is 5 to 7. You need 5, as long as you have 5 to 7 Valkyries with your battle cruisers and tanks, you can kill almost infinite wraiths or whatever. Magic number is like, I would say is 5 to 7. 7 if you want to be 100% certain that you're going to kill the race. 5 is like the minimum. And the reason I say 5 to 7 is because if you're not paying attention for a moment, the wraiths might fly in and snipe, like, let's say they snipe 2 of the Valkyries, then you still have 5 left. If you had 7, then you still have 5 left, and that's enough that you'll be able to kill the wraiths before they take out before they get their next attacks off. Or if they have like 20 to 25 wraiths and they fly in, and you don't notice or you don't have a vessel, they might kill one, like, let's say you have 11 to 12 BCs at that point, if you're playing the style I'm playing. Or even if you have like 10. They might snipe 1 BC or 2 BCs before you scan if you're slow. Like, again, if you're slow. If you're on top of things, you'll scan instantly and kill them. But having around 7 Valkyries gives you that room for error where they show up cloaked and you didn't see it and you didn't scan immediately, so you might lose like 1 or 2 BCs, or you might lose 1 or 2 Valkyries, but then you still have enough DPS to take out all of the wraiths in like one volley before it snowballs the other direction. Now, obviously, if the wraiths show up and you don't scan or don't have a vessel and you lose all your shit, then that's your own fault. But if you do what I do and you're keeping track of this stuff, then the race will always lose. Your comp will always win. BC Valkyrie tank with a vessel will always beat Mass Wraith 100% of the time, as long as you are paying attention and playing the way you should. This might be a sniper.
Reporting for
Not
duty.
enough
Right away,
minerals.
sir. Orders, Captain. Orders, Captain. Reporting for duty.
Unranked account.
Yes, sir. Can I read you? Orders, Captain. Reporting for duty. Can I read you? Reporting for duty. SCV good to go, sir. Can I read you? Orders, Captain.
Not enough
Unranked
minerals.
Protoss, man.
Can I read you? Can I read you? Yes, sir. Can I read you? Reporting for duty. Orders, Captain.
Not enough minerals.
Orders, Captain. Yes, sir. SCV good to go, sir. Can I read you? Can I read you? Orders, Captain. Reporting for duty.
Not enough minerals.
Orders, Captain. Reporting for duty. Yes, sir. SCV good to go, sir. Orders, Captain. Can I
Not
read you?
enough minerals.
Orders, Captain. Yes, sir. Reporting for duty. Orders received. Affirmative. Right away, sir. Reporting for duty. Orders, Captain? Roger that. Orders received. Orders, Captain? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. SCV good to go, sir. Orders received.
Got the wall in at this base is really weird.
Reporting for duty. I read you. SCV good to go,
Additional
sir.
supply depots
Orders,
required.
Captain? Yes, sir. Reporting for duty. Orders, Captain?
Not enough minerals.
Yes, sir. SCV good to go, sir. I read you. Orders, Captain? Affirmative. Right away, sir.
Hey guys, at least my my hands are used to my keyboard now. Actually,
I read you.
when I started streaming again, I was telling you guys how
Orders, Captain?
my hands were not used to this new keyboard. I feel like
SCV good to go, sir.
I've gotten used to it a
Reporting
bit.
for duty. Yes, sir. Job finished. Affirmative. Orders received. Right away, sir.
I'm not messing up my hotkeys as much now
I read you.
after using this keyboard for a couple
SCV
weeks.
good to go, sir. Job finished. Orders, Captain?
It just took
Right away,
like
sir.
the last couple weeks to really get used to the
Affirmative. Roger
the
that.
distance on some, because
SCV good to go,
this
sir.
keyboard has like a little bit of extra stuff
You want a piece of me?
and I was not used to it.
Jacked up and good to go. Go, go, go.
Yes, sir. I read you.
At your new table.
Commander, rock and roll. Outstanding.
Okay, well, right away we can tell this player's a bad player because he was going for what you just saw there.
Give me something to shoot. Let's move.
SCV good to go, sir. Roger that.
Outstanding.
Right away we can recognize he's a very bad
Orders
player.
received. Yes, sir. Orders received.
And of course I'm gonna get unlucky and scout him last. I'm pretty focused. I mean,
SCV good to go, sir.
although I am talking, so maybe I should shut up and focus even more.
Reporting for duty. Yes, sir.
I scouted this guy at last position, which is, as usual,
Piece of
annoying.
me, boy.
Yes, sir. I read you. I read you.
So unlucky scouting them in the last spawn.
SCV good to go, sir. I read you.
Your forces are under
I
attack.
read you.
Jacked up and good to go. Outstanding. Rock and roll.
Job orders, Captain. Field there. Orders, Captain. I read you. SCV good to go, sir. Reporting for
Not
duty.
enough minerals.
Reporting for duty. Yes,
Your
sir.
forces are under
Orders,
attack.
Captain. Orders received. Reporting for duty. Roger that. I read you. Orders received. Reporting for duty.
Not enough
Affirmative.
minerals.
Right away, sir. Orders received.
Add-on complete.
Orders,
Not
Captain.
enough
I
minerals.
read you.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Yes,
Not
sir.
enough
Job
minerals.
orders received. Roger that.
Kind of messed up what I wanted to do here. Dude, this is unlucky. Well, this is also unlucky. I scouted him less.
SCV good to go, sir.
Unfortunate.
Reporting for duty. Roger that.
The good old you scouted them last. Luck in
Not
Brood War.
enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV good to go, sir. Orders, Captain.
Ready to roll out. D-Latitude, sir. Identify target. D-Latitude, sir.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Orders, sir.
SCV good to go, sir. Job finished.
Not enough minerals.
Job finished. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Roger that. Reporting for duty. SCV good to go, sir.
Not enough minerals.
I read you.
Yes, sir.
Reporting for duty.
Need a
Orders,
light.
sir.
Orders received. Job
Give me something
finished.
to shoot.
SCV good to go, sir. I read you.
Ready to roll out. Proceed.
I don't know if I should even be doing this build like this. Like at this point,
Jacked up and good to go. You got my attention.
when I've already messed up my build pretty bad.
Orders, Captain. Orders
Okay.
received.
Whatever.
Standing by. Yes.
Add-on complete.
Need a light.
Insufficient vessel complete.
Reporting for duty. Orders, Captain.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Orders, sir.
Research complete.
Yes, sir. Orders, sir.
Jacked up and good to go.
All right. Bring it on.
Reporting for duty. SCP good to go, sir.
Not enough minerals.
SCP good to go,
Insufficient
sir.
phosphate gas. Not enough minerals.
Reporting for duty. Job's finished. I read you.
Destination.
Yeah, Commander.
SCP good to go, sir. Roger that. I read you. SCP good to go, sir. Orders, Captain.
Need a light.
Reporting for duty.
Not enough minerals.
SCP good to go, sir.
Heat.
Yes, sir.
Destination.
SCP good to go, sir.
Research
Can I
complete.
take your order? In the 555. Input
SCP good to
coordinates.
go, sir.
Need a light.
Go ahead, HQ. In transit, HQ.
SCP good to go, sir. Finished. Job reporting for duty.
Yes, sir.
I read you. Yes, sir.
Destination. Orders, sir.
Not enough
SCP good to
minerals.
go, sir.
Not enough minerals.
Commander, outstanding.
I'm listening.
Reporting for duty.
Something on your mind?
Can I take your order?
Reporting for duty.
Go ahead, HQ.
Heat.
I'm listening. In the
Add-on complete. Your
555.
forces are under
Need a
attack.
light.
I'm listening.
SCP good to go, sir.
Buckle up.
Orders, Captain. Yes, sir. Job finished.
Go ahead, HQ. In the 555.
Ready to roll out.
You got it. Let's burn. Slam it.
Your forces are under attack.
I read you.
Identify T-Ratchet 2, sir.
You got my
Your forces
attention.
are under attack.
Destination?
You got
Go
my
ahead,
attention.
HQ.
Yeah, I told you this person was stream sniping. There's no fucking way, man.
Base is under
Go ahead,
attack.
So
HQ.
lame.
Fired up.
Go ahead, HQ.
Lame ass, bitch ass sniper. Fucking retard. Dude, don't waste my time and snipe. It's cringe. No one wants to play against some dumbass stream sniper. I think this build actually it has this build has a lot of potential. It's actually pretty good. I've actually won a bunch of games with this build. Nobody ever expects this shit. But if you're playing a cringe ass fucking stream cheating little bitch, then of course they're gonna do shit like that. I might just leave. I'm tempted to just leave the game against this guy. I don't want to waste time.
I read you.
I'm gonna have an hour of my time wasted against the map hacker.
I read you. Orders received. Yes, sir. Orders, Captain. Yes, sir. I read you. Yes, sir.
Not enough
I read
minerals.
you.
Workhorse was up,
Orders,
dude.
Captain. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I read you.
You got a new table. You can't play League at your highest level.
Orders, Captain. I read you.
You're joking, but you're not joking. I get what you're saying. Yeah, like
For duty.
when you get a new mouse, keyboard, desk, chair, like
Orders, Captain.
it's just like it's like you got a new tennis racket or you got a new baseball glove or a baseball bat. Like you're not used to it.
Affirmative. Reporting.
You have to break it in a
I
bit.
read you. Orders, Captain. I read you.
So yeah, you're kind of joking, but you're kind of not joking.
Orders, Captain. SCV good to go, sir.
It's actually true.
Orders received.
Not enough minerals.
I read you.
Not enough minerals.
SCV good to go, sir. Orders received.
Not
Report for
enough
duty.
minerals.
Orders, Captain? Yes, sir. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Additional supply depots
Orders,
required.
Captain? Job finished. Orders, Captain? Roger that. Right away, sir. Reporting for duty. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Orders, Captain? Orders,
So just for everybody watching right now, I am playing against a map hacker.
Yes, sir.
Just FYI.
SCV good to go, sir.
So if you're
Reporting for
wondering,
duty.
if you're wondering why this game is going to be as it is in a little bit here, that's why I am matched against a map hacker.
SCV good to go,
This is
sir.
the person that they literally just stalk and harass me in and out of game. So
Orders, Captain? Yes, sir. Orders, Captain? Right away, sir. Reporting for
I have to
duty.
call them what they actually are. This person's actually a stalker.
Affirmative.
It's different from somebody that is just.
Orders received.
I mean, it's bad enough to harass somebody in a video game, but to like this guy has stalked me for over 5 years. Like for those of you out there that always hear about these people that stalk and harass streamers, this person has stalked me for over 5 years now. I can't even make that up.
Reporting for duty.
As soon as they found out that me and Atera were talking, they started stalking her too. They started going to her chat, they started spamming her and stalking her as well.
I read you.
Basically anything to do with this person, this person just stalks and harasses
Reporting
people.
for duty. SCV good to go, sir. Roger that. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Orders, Captain?
I say this because no one should have to deal with that being done to
Forces
them.
are under attack.
Let's move.
Yes, sir.
And also because there's dipshits online in the past that have said that oh, Avil is the one doing it, when no. These people have done it to me for years.
Give me some of this shoot.
It's just people use the excuse that Avil is toxic
Go, sir.
to try and discredit anything that I said about people like this that continuously have done it towards me and other people. And it didn't help that Atera lied about all that shit and pretended that I harassed her too.
For duty.
That certainly didn't help any of this, but yeah, this person has stalked me for over 5 years. I've reported them. I've reported them to actual police before. I've reported but what the fuck is gonna be done about somebody like this? Like, they can't do anything. Like, what are they gonna do?
SCV good to go, sir.
Additional supply depots required. Add-on complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
I read you. Reporting for duty.
All right, bring
SCV
it
good
on.
to go, sir. Orders received. Job finished.
Not enough
Reporting
minerals.
for duty.
Not enough
Job good to
minerals.
go, sir.
Not enough minerals.
I read
Not
you.
enough minerals.
I read you,
Commander,
sir.
rock and roll.
Is that it?
Yes, sir.
Ready to
Reporting
roll
for
out.
duty.
Identify target. Yes,
Not
sir.
enough minerals.
Yes,
SCV
sir.
good to go, sir.
Absolutely.
Roger that.
Quiet online.
Basically, whatever opening I do,
Proceeding.
since he's on the stream, since he's hacking, he'll just try and blank on whichever opening I go for.
Destination.
SCV
Proceeding.
good to go, sir.
Destination. Delighted to
Something
serve.
on your mind? Yeah, I'm going.
Identify target.
Yes, sir. SCV good to go, sir.
Identify target.
Yeah.
Ready to roll out.
I dig.
Identify target. Proceeding.
Research complete.
Absolutely.
What do you want?
Reporting for
Your
duty.
forces are under attack.
SCV good to go, sir.
Destination.
What do you want? No problem.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Not enough minerals.
Destination. Delighted to serve. Proceeding. Delighted to serve. Moving.
Your forces are under attack.
Go ahead, TACOM.
So as you can see, he completely blind countered my opener.
Systems functional.
Because like I said, he's a piece of shit hacker.
Ready to roll out.
Good to go, sir.
Move it.
Systems functional.
I read you, sir.
Actually a piece of
I
shit.
read you.
Go ahead, TACOM.
Reporting for duty.
Additional supply depots required.
Destination delighted to serve.
Job finished.
Proceeding.
Reporting for duty.
Comlink
Yes,
online.
sir. Delighted to serve.
Channel open.
SCP good to go, sir.
Ready to roll out.
SCP good to go, sir.
Orders served. Identify target. Proceeding.
Yes, sir. Job's finished. SCP good to go, sir.
Systems functional.
Something on your mind?
Your forces are under attack.
Identify target.
Fucking piece of trash cheater.
I read you.
Biggest fucking cheater I've seen in my life.
Add-on complete.
Just sad.
What do you want?
Destination.
Not enough minerals.
Ready to roll out.
Your forces are under supply depots required.
It's so tough playing against somebody that just blind counters your fucking opening game build,
Orders served.
as you can see.
Proceeding. Absolutely.
Acknowledged.
Actually so tough.
Absolutely.
Insufficient phosphine gas.
Reporting for duty. Orders received. Reporting for duty.
Identify target.
Basically, whichever direction I send my units, wherever I send my units, this guy will just always send his units the exact opposite fucking direction.
Yes, sir.
It's so goddamn cringe, man.
Identify target.
Job finished.
Proceeding.
Add-on complete.
All right, bring it on.
Identify target. Proceeding.
Add-on complete.
Destination ready to roll out. Move it.
Job finished.
Proceeding.
Orders captured.
All right,
Yes,
bring it
sir.
on.
Orders, Captain. Affirmative.
That's why I told you guys I was really tempted to just leave. Like, I probably will just start leaving the games against this player because he does this. Like, playing out the game is such a fucking waste of time. Like, notice he's like, why is he sending a Marine here? There's no reason. He sent it for the SCV because he cheats. And look, he's what are you doing? No vision. You have no vision to do that. You have no vision to do that. You have no vision. How are you moving forward with no vision? You hack.
Yes, sir.
Actual hacks.
Something on your mind?
He has no fucking vision to do that.
I dig.
That's insane.
SCP good to go, sir.
Orders served.
Reporting for duty. Orders, Captain.
All right, bring it on.
Reporting for duty.
Research complete.
Reporting for duty. Orders received.
Something on your mind?
Orders served.
Dude, it's just disgusting, man.
Orders served. Destination.
Good to go,
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Comlink online. Confirmed.
Destination.
What do you want?
Comlink online.
SCP good to go,
I
sir.
read you.
It's just fucking disgusting.
Yes, sir.
But it, you know, it is what it is.
Something on your mind?
He hacked, so.
Go ahead, TACOM.
Something on your mind?
Reporting for duty.
Goliath
SCP good to go,
online.
sir. Orders received.
Oh, cool. All your units now are not here.
Yes, sir. Move it. Orders served.
Because that makes sense.
SCP good to go, sir.
Oh, again, because he fucking he shifts everything back over here, like fucking hacking trash can.
Right away, sir.
So disgusting.
Absolutely.
Job finished.
You see what I'm saying? Like, shit's disgusting, man.
Identify
He picked up all the units he had there.
destination.
Actual cheater.
Your forces are under attack.
Waste of time playing against fucking map hackers. So cringe.
Yes, sir.
Ready to roll out. Orders served. Identify target. Orders served.
Like, he picked up everything he had here just to shift everything to this part.
Delighted to serve.
Reporting for duty. I can't build that.
Orders served.
So dumb.
To serve.
Your forces are under attack.
Even the way earlier that he,
I read you.
when I had units there,
Destination? Yes, sir.
you could just tell the way this person plays that he fucking cheats. It's cringe as fuck.
I read you.
Yes, sir.
Upgrade
What do you
complete.
want? I dig. Destination?
Wasting my
Proceed.
time.
Absolutely. Orders served.
The other way you know, the other reason you know he map hacks, which is really easy to tell, is because he'll never scan.
Delighted to serve.
Upgrade complete.
SCV good to go,
That's
sir.
the other way you can tell somebody
Forces are
that
under attack.
blatantly fucking cheats.
Reporting for duty.
Destination? Yes, sir. Absolutely.
SCV good to go, sir.
What do you want? Orders served. What do you want?
Reporting for duty. Yes, sir. Reporting for duty.
Add-on
Yes,
complete.
sir. Roger that. Orders received.
Orders served. Move it. Orders served. Identify target. Sir. I did.
Your forces are under attack.
Identify target. Absolutely. Orders served. Delighted to serve.
SCV good to go, sir.
Online.
Orders, Captain.
Not enough minerals.
Ready to roll out.
Your forces are under attack.
Orders served.
So again, there's no reason for him to be sending those there, but he's doing it because he fucking is a cheating piece of motherfucking trash.
I read you, sir. Identify target. Move it. Delighted
SCV
to
good to go,
serve.
sir. Affirmative.
Orders served.
Online.
Yes, sir.
Identify target. Move it.
Orders, Captain. I read you.
Ready to roll out.
Orders received. Job's finished. Roger that.
What do you want?
Your forces are under attack.
Go, sir.
Sir. No problem.
Job's finished.
I dig. Identify target.
Goliath
Your
online.
forces are under attack.
Reporting for duty. Orders received.
Upgrade complete.
Orders, Captain. I read you. Job orders, Captain.
Not enough
Ready
minerals.
to roll out. Move it.
My units go.
Delighted to serve.
Yes, sir. I read you. Orders, Captain.
Yes,
No
sir.
reason, dude.
Absolutely.
This fucker plays the game to purposely drag out the game half an hour.
Add-on complete.
Absolutely.
Good to go, sir.
So cringe.
Proceeding.
Reporting for duty.
Ready to roll
Orders,
out.
Captain. Finished.
Orders served. Absolutely. Move it.
Because he knows he's on the stream, so he
Good to go.
does this shit on purpose. It's so fucking cringe.
Yes, sir.
Your forces are under
Orders
attack.
served. Yes, sir. Identify target. Move it.
SCV good to go,
Identify
sir.
target. Orders served. Orders served. Delighted to serve. Orders served. Delighted to serve.
Orders, Captain.
Identify target.
Job finished.
Absolutely. Move it.
Orders, Captain.
Your forces are under attack.
I can't build that. Good to go, sir.
Identify target.
We're
Orders
playing
served.
against a hacking scum fuck.
SCV good to go, sir.
Your forces are under attack.
Yes, sir. Identify target. Yes, sir. Delighted to serve.
Add-on complete.
Reporting for duty. Job's finished. Affirmative.
Add-on complete.
I lose my eBay. I did.
Reporting for duty.
Insufficient phosphine gas.
Orders served. Proceeding.
SCV good to go, sir.
Yes, sir. Identify target. Yes, sir. Orders served.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Yes, sir. Ready to roll
I
out.
read you. Job reporting for duty. I can't build there. Reporting for duty. Yes, sir.
Your forces are under attack.
Destination.
Good to go, sir. SCV good to go, sir.
Orders, sir.
You
Yes,
stupid,
sir.
idiotic chimpanzee, this guy.
Your forces are under attack.
Proceeding. Yes, sir. Proceeding.
Orders received. Affirmative.
Fucking cheater.
Job's finished.
Again, he has no vision here, but he does this.
Attack.
Yes, sir.
I read you.
Identify target. Absolutely. Identify
read you.
target.
Orders, Captain.
Orders, sir.
Reporting for duty.
Orders, sir.
Your forces are under attack.
Roger that. Reporting for duty.
Ready to roll out. Destination.
Job's
Yes,
finished.
sir.
I can't build it. Something's in the way.
Your
Reporting for
forces
duty.
are under attack.
Receiving
Identify
transmission.
target.
Good day, Commander.
Bring it on. Identify target.
Hailing frequencies open. Make it happen.
Yes, sir.
SCV good to go, sir.
Your
Systems
forces are under attack.
Orders, Captain. Job's finished. Job's finished. Something's in the way.
Orders, sir. Ready to roll out.
Unacceptable numbers zone.
Receiving transmission.
Job's finished.
Identify target. Moving.
Make it happen.
Identify target.
Hailing frequencies open.
Orders, Captain.
Take it slow.
Your forces are under attack.
Orders received.
Yes,
SCV
sir.
good to go, sir.
Identify target.
All crews reporting.
Your forces are under attack.
All crews reporting.
Yes, sir.
Identify target. Something on your
Battle cruiser operation.
Destination latitude, sir.
Engage.
Reporting for duty. Affirmative.
Dude, what the
Receiving
fuck, man?
transmission.
Good to go, sir.
Yes, sir. Ready to roll out. Moving.
All crews reporting. Good day.
What do you want?
Base is under attack.
Identify target.
I'm
Absolutely.
just so fucking bad, it's crazy.
For duty.
Battle cruiser operation.
Your forces are under attack. Complete.
Reporting for duty.
Orders, sir. Destination. Latitude,
I
sir.
read you.
Good day, Commander.
SCV good to go, sir.
Base is under attack.
Yes, sir. Identify target.
Actual cheater.
Orders, sir.
Orders, Captain.
Identify target.
So cringe.
Good to go, sir.
Identify target. Orders, sir.
Engage.
Destination. Identify
I
target.
read you. Orders, Captain. Reporting
Battle
for duty.
cruiser
Orders,
operation.
Captain. Right away, sir.
Hailing frequencies open.
SCV good to go, sir. I can't build there.
Additional supply depots required.
Reporting for duty.
Ready to roll out.
Additional supply depots required. Your forces are under
So this is how you see? He hacks, he hacks, he hacks, he hacks, he hacks. He went for these BCs, he saw these in Fog of War, he went for those on purpose. He actually saw those in Fog of War. And then he stops when those two tanks are there. Holy fucking shit.
Take it slow.
For anyone that doesn't believe this motherfucker map hacks, there you go. Holy fuck, man. So tiring playing against this dumb motherfucker every day. Just stop sniping me, you're wasting my time. Hours of my fucking time while I'm streaming, it's so cringe.
Reporting for duty.
Fucking cheating trash can.
Orders, Captain.
Bring it on.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Reporting for duty. I can't build there. Good to go, sir.
Do you see what I'm talking about? He's going to sit here
I can't build there.
on purpose and waste my time.
Job's finished. SCV good to go, sir.
Good day, Commander.
He's doing this on purpose.
SCV good to go,
Additional
sir.
supply depots required.
Reporting for
All
duty.
crews reporting.
Job's finished.
Make it happen.
Roger that.
Receiving
He
transmission.
actually sits here on purpose doing this.
Proceeding.
I knew when I sent these BCs across that he was going to
Destination.
immediately you know, pinpoint on that. Like I predicted that. Like I'm like, okay, like I bet he sees this, right? Probably. And there it is.
Absolutely.
There we go.
Proceeding. Identify target.
Your forces are under attack.
Actual hacking, fuck, man. So cringe.
Research complete. Base is under attack.
So, again, all he does is he just counters and goes to the opposite end of the map over and over and over again. It's so cringe.
Base is under attack.
Set a course.
SCV good to go, sir. Reporting for duty. I read you.
Ready to
Affirmative.
roll out.
Good day, Commander. Receiving transmission.
I read
Set a
you,
course.
sir.
And then he runs away! So, oh, again, map hack. So, he saw that I moved my units away. Yep, again, you gotta keep in mind, every time I move units
Forces are under
to a different part of the map, he's gonna go to the opposite side, right?
Take it slow.
You have to keep that in mind, guys. This dumb motherfucker.
Yes, sir.
Stop wasting my fucking time.
All
Absolutely.
crews report.
What do you want?
Good day, Commander.
Delighted to serve.
Good day.
Oh my god. So cringe.
Your
Identify
forces
target.
are under attack.
Hailing frequencies open. Take it slow. Engage. Make it happen. Engage. Make it happen. Set a course. Take it slow.
Your forces are under attack.
Make it happen.
Destination.
Receiving transmission. Battle cruiser operational. Hailing
Additional
frequencies
supply depots required.
Ready to roll out.
Additional supply depots required.
Piece of fucking shit!
Forces are under attack.
So fucking cringe, dude. I'm gonna leave game. I'm just gonna leave against this guy. I don't want to play against a fucking map hacker. It's so fucking cringe. Map hack difference is pretty good when at the start of the game he's inching tanks forward and keeps avoiding my units over and over and over again. That's all this guy does because he has a map hack. He avoids your units the whole time and then he'll drag out the game for half an hour and just keep expanding to the opposite side of the map because he sees your units on one half of the map, so then he'll send them back the other way. When I sent those two BCs to the bottom left, he started moving Goliaths to intercept them. Like, holy fucking shit, just fuck off. Piece of fucking shit. It is not worth my time playing against a hacker repeatedly. Fucking retard. Fucking retarded piece of shit. Go harass other people. Or make something of your life and stop stalking streamers. Fucking retard. Exactly. I can probably play 3 games in the amount of time that it takes against somebody that's that is map hacking and on purpose does a counter build. No matter the build I do in the opening part of the game, this guy will always get to mid game and end game. Like, he'll always get there with an advantage or slightly ahead because of the fact that he hacks. Like, there's not really any build that he's going to die to because of map hack. If I go for siege mode, he's also going to go siege mode. If I do something, then he'll just do the counter build in the opener. So there's not any real way to kill him unless he fucks up extremely badly. Like, and you see what I mean? Like, and that makes a huge difference if somebody's hacking like that. Because going BC tank beats what he has. The race don't work. The only reason that works is because the game, I'm so crippled from like the fucking first part of the game where this guy is blind, he is blind pushing. He actually sent a Marine. There's so many instances in that game I can show you that he's map hacking. For example, I put a spotter SCV at my mineral only to check when he moves there. And then he sends a Marine to move the spotter SCV that he doesn't know is there. Like, stuff like that is like, what the fuck? Complete fucking waste of time. If anyone wants to counter snipe and leave games so that I can get points back, by all means, go ahead. Feel free. Fucking retarded piece of trash.
Not enough minerals.
Reporting for duty. Orders, Captain? Yes, sir. I read you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Reporting for duty. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Yes, sir.
It's funny that I can beat, like,
Not enough minerals.
there's 2,000 MMR Terran players that I demolish in TBT, but against a map, like, a map hacker lets you play against somebody, like, it lets you fight above your, you know, above your weight limit in a different, you know, you're fighting in a different rank than you should be able to. Because I've beaten I've beaten A ranks, and I've beaten one S rank Terran, I'm pretty sure. If 2,200 is S rank, I've actually beaten S rank Terran players. But against somebody that's hacking, the game is so fucking difficult because they map hack.
SCV, good to go, sir. I read you. Yes, sir. Reporting for duty. I read you. Orders
I'm gonna early scout because this guy
I
deserves.
read you. Orders,
Not
Captain?
enough minerals.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Orders, Captain? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Reporting
There's like, just off the top of my head, there's like 4 different instances where you can see that he map hacks. Pushing the worker, the fact that he goes siege mode blind at the start of the game versus double factory siege that he didn't scout. What else? What else is there? Hitting my spotter SCV with the Marine
Not enough minerals.
when he doesn't know the spotter SCV is there. That's another one. He
Not enough minerals.
rerouted his dropships to my third base, away from my units. That was another one. Another instance of map hack. When I sent 2 battle cruisers to the bottom left, he suddenly sent all of his Goliaths to intercept them so that they couldn't go bottom left. Another instance of map hack. And you have to keep in mind he's doing all of that with no scans, by the way.
Not enough minerals.
No scans, no scouting. He just, you know, moving to where the units are. Fucking idiotic.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Orders received. SCV good to go, sir. Reporting for duty.
I might want to bunker up here.
Roger that. Orders
Um,
received.
Your forces are under attack.
SCV good to go, sir.
Actually,
Affirmative. Reporting for duty. I read you. Orders, Captain? I read you.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Yes, sir.
Outstanding.
Right away, sir. Orders, Captain? Job's finished.
Jacked up and good to go. Go, go, go. Let's move.
Yes, sir. Orders, Captain?
Commander, rock and
SCV
roll.
good to go, sir.
I have to do this because the
Affirmative.
fact it's okay for me to pull this many workers because he committed a lot of economy as well to
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
doing
Orders
this,
received.
so should be fine for me to also
Affirmative.
lose some economy to defend it
You want a piece of me, boy?
Orders
so that I don't die.
Jacked up and good to go. Go, go,
SCV
go.
good to go, sir. Reporting for duty. Job's finished. Right away, sir. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
You want a piece of me, boy? Let's move.
SCV good to go, sir. Reporting for duty. I read you. Orders received.
Not enough
Reporting
minerals.
for duty.
I think because he is playing like this,
SCV good to go, sir.
I'll go 2 factory. I'll do the 1 base double Goliath walker rebuild that people never do.
Yes, sir. Roger that. Reporting for duty.
Not enough minerals.
Reporting for
Jacked
duty.
up and good to go.
Orders, Captain? I read you.
Jacked up and good to go. Give me something to shoot.
Orders, Captain. Orders received. Orders, Captain. SCV good to go, sir. Reporting for duty.
I don't think he'll go one base muta, but it's possible.
Yes, sir. Job's finished.
To get these
Reporting
right
for
away.
duty. I read you. Yes, sir.
Not enough minerals. Not
Yes,
enough
sir.
minerals.
Orders received. Right away, sir. I read you.
Not enough minerals.
Orders received. Orders received.
Give me something to shoot.
SCV good to go, sir.
All right, bring it on.
I read you.
And obviously, if he won one base Hydra, I would be really surprised.
No problem. I dig.
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, is that it? I dig.
SCV good to go, sir.
No problem.
Job's finished.
I dig. No problem.
Job's
Yeah, I'm
finished.
going.
Yes, sir.
Add-on complete.
What
Orders,
a
Captain.
fucking
I
loser.
read you. Job's finished.
Standing by.
Reporting for duty. I read you. SCV good to go, sir.
Not
Affirmative.
enough minerals.
Dude, these cheesy players, people are...
I read you.
And that's all you get on Brood War. These people cheese.
SCV good to go,
Add-on
sir.
complete.
These guys cheese more than StarCraft 2 players,
Not enough
which is pretty
minerals.
pathetic when you think about it.
Yes, sir. Roger that.
Give me something to
Goliath
shoot.
online. Comlink online.
Orders, Captain.
Wow, you didn't kill a single unit.
Orders, Captain.
Additional supply depots required.
Orders, Captain. Orders received. Job's finished.
Your forces are under attack.
SCV good to go, sir.
Systems functional.
Dude, it's always fun just getting mashed against fucking cheaters.
Systems
So
functional.
fun,
Orders
man.
received.
Systems functional.
Jacked up and good to go.
Channel open. Comlink online.
Your forces are under attack.
Acknowledged HQ.
Job's finished.
Comlink online. Acknowledged HQ.
Reporting for duty.
Systems functional.
Jacked up and good to go. Go, go, go.
Channel
Locked
open.
on.
Ready to roll out. Delighted to serve.
SCV good to go, sir. Orders received.
Comlink
Your
online.
forces are under
Something
attack.
destroyed. Of course, my dear.
Destination.
This is what is known as a map hackerino, fellas.
Identify
Research
target. Yes,
complete.
sir. Orders, sir. Proceed.
Channel open. Confirmed.
Identify target.
Target designated.
I read you, sir.
Job's finished. Yes, sir.
Insufficient Vespine gas. Not enough minerals.
Need something destroyed?
Yes, sir.
Reporting for duty. Affirmative.
Don't keep me waiting.
Reporting for
Not
duty.
enough minerals.
Affirmative. Roger that.
Keep in mind, this is without him having scouted my opener, by the way.
Sir. Roger that.
So,
Right
so
All right, bring it on.
away, Captain.
this guy never scouted that I was going for 2 factory Valkyrie. He never scouted it, but he just blind countered it.
Additional supply
You know,
depots
psychics.
required.
Right away, sir.
Absolutely psychic
Not
players.
enough minerals.
SCV good to go, sir.
Research complete.
I read you.
Go ahead, TACOM.
Yes, sir.
Orders, Captain? Yes, sir. Finished. Orders received. Orders, Captain? Reporting for duty. Affirmative.
Goliath online.
Transmit orders.
SCV good to go,
Need
sir.
something destroyed?
Absolutely. Identify target. Yes, sir.
Reporting for duty. Job finished. Job finished.
Not
Orders,
enough
Captain.
minerals.
Of course, my dear.
I read you.
Not enough minerals.
Yes, sir. Orders, Captain.
What do you
Job
want?
finished.
No problem. I read you, sir.
Job's finished.
Not enough minerals.
Yeah? No problem.
I read you. Orders, Captain? Right away, sir. Orders received. I read you.
Dude, I hate when I lose my barracks for
Orders,
that.
Captain?
I read you, sir. Yeah, I'm going.
Orders, Captain? SCV good to go,
Systems
sir.
functional.
What do you want?
Orders,
Wire
Captain?
online.
Yes, sir.
Your forces are under attack.
I read you, sir. Ready to roll out.
Reporting for duty. Orders received.
Comlink online.
Upgrade complete. Your forces are under attack.
Orders, Captain?
Yeah? Something on your mind? I dig.
Achtung! Perfect.
Orders, sir.
Goliath
Reporting for
online.
duty. Orders, Captain?
Your forces are under
Something on
attack.
your mind? I dig.
No joke.
Captain?
Not enough minerals.
Losing my barracks is the main thing that is actually going to slow me down here.
Your forces are under attack.
Job's
God, dude,
Orders, Captain?
stop it.
Good to go, sir.
Orders, sir. Move it. Yeah?
I read you. Affirmative. Orders, Captain? Right away, sir.
Not enough minerals.
Whoops.
Identify target.
Wait,
Good to
misclick.
go, sir.
Not enough minerals.
Orders, Captain? Yes, sir.
Not enough
Reporting for
minerals.
duty.
Upgrade
Yes, sir.
complete.
Proceeding. Something on your mind?
Reporting for duty. Job's finished. Orders, Captain?
Not enough minerals.
SCV good to go, sir.
Yes, sir.
Don't keep me waiting.
Your forces are under
What do you
attack.
want? Destination?
Perfect.
Destination?
Receiving headquarters. SCV
Destination?
good to go, sir.
Identify target.
Yes, sir.
Your
Ready to
forces
roll
are
out.
under attack.
Orders received.
Destination?
Job's finished.
Orders, sir.
Orders, Captain? Affirmative.
Destination? Absolutely.
Job's finished.
Delighted to, sir.
I am eager to help.
Delighted to, sir. Absolutely. Proceeding.
Something destroyed.
Destination? Orders, sir.
Reporting for duty. Yes, sir.
Comlink online.
Destination? Ready to roll out.
Go ahead, TACOM.
Identify
Systems
target.
functional.
Destination? Move it.
SCV good to go, sir. I read you. Orders, Captain? Right away, sir.
Channel
Job's
open.
finished.
Orders, sir.
Job's finished.
Something
Go ahead,
destroyed.
TACOM.
Orders, Captain? Orders, Captain? SCV good to go, sir. Explorer reporting. I read you.
Insufficient phosphine
Reporting
gas.
for duty. Yes, sir. I read you. Build there. I can't build there. Orders, Captain? Yes, sir. I read you. Job's finished. Yes, sir.
Add-on research complete. Insufficient phosphine gas.
Absolutely.
Comlink
Add-on
online.
complete.
Orders
Wire
received.
online.
Reporting for duty. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Orders received.
Don't keep me
Job's
waiting.
finished.
Ready
Yes,
to
sir.
roll out.
Job right away, sir. Job's finished.
What?
Need something destroyed.
Add-on complete. Not enough minerals.
Orders, Captain? Reporting for duty. Job's finished.
Systems
Job's
functional.
finished.
Not enough
Reporting
minerals.
for duty. Orders, Captain? Reporting for duty.
I am eager to help. Achtung!
Affirmative,
Yes, sir. Identify target. Yes, sir.
orders. SCV good
Ready
to
to
go,
roll
sir.
Not
out.
enough
Ready to
minerals.
roll out.
Oh my, dude. I forgot upgrade.
Goliath
Whoops.
online.
Reporting for
I
duty.
knew I forgot something.
Don't keep me waiting.
No, 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 no. Oh my god. Please don't. 2 HP.
I
Achtung!
read you. Orders received. Roger that.
All right. Bring it on.
Reporting for
I
duty.
kept it alive. Thank God.
Yes, sir.
All right. Bring it on.
Greetings, Command. Job's finished.
Orders, sir. Ready to roll out.
Base is under attack.
Really, light is put it up, okay.
Commencing.
Achtung!
Good, okay.
Receiving
See
headquarters.
how it is.
Let's roll.
Something on your mind?
Commencing. Transmit orders. Let's roll. Excellent. Transmit orders.
Bring it on.
Affirmative, sir.
Don't mind me.
Roll. Affirmative,
Going on your
sir.
units.
Excellent. Commencing.
Upgrade
Affirmative,
complete.
sir.
Ready to roll out.
Affirmative, sir.
Godspeed, vessel.
Let's roll.
Godspeed.
Insufficient phosphine gas.
What do you want?
Reporting for duty. I read you. I can't field there.
Receiving headquarters. Excellent. Affirmative, sir. Let's roll.
I think he forgot I could do that.
Let's roll. Commencing.
Don't mind me, just flying around.
Goliath online.
Additional supply depots
I
required.
read you. Finished. Reporting for duty.
Ready to roll
Yes,
out.
sir. I can't field there.
I am eager to help.
SCV good to go, sir.
Yes,
Finished.
sir. Destination. Identify target. Destination. Identify target. Yes, sir. Destination.
Your forces are
Identify
under
target.
attack.
Visual. Let's roll. Affirmative, sir. Excellent.
Job finished. Orders job finished. Yes, sir.
Destination. What do you want? Yeah, I'm
SCV
going.
good to go, sir.
Oh, is that it? No problem. Yeah, I'm going. I dig.
Orders, Captain.
Yeah, this,
Job finished.
Destination. Yes, sir.
this Zerg really doesn't actually have
Your
food.
forces are under attack.
Ready to roll out. Delighted to, sir.
Upgrade. Your forces are under attack.
Kidding me? What are you doing? So cringe.
Your forces are under phosphine gas.
We have you on visual. Affirmative, sir.
Ready to roll out. Identify target.
I can't field there.
Delighted to, sir. Destination.
I read you. Orders, Captain.
Your forces are under attack.
I dig. Is that it? Yeah, I'm going. I dig. No problem.
We have you on visual.
Add-on complete.
Ready to roll out. Ready to roll out.
Orders, Captain. I can't
Dude,
field
why do I always get these cringy Zergs
Upgrade complete.
that sit there?
Orders, sir. Destination. Proceeding.
Goliath online.
Destination.
I am eager to help.
Orders, sir. Destination.
Reporting for duty.
And then try and spam queens. Like, come on, bro.
Orders, Captain.
Identify target.
Your forces are under
What do you
attack.
want? Yeah? Something on your mind? Ready to roll out. No problem. I reach you.
Upgrade complete.
Oh, is that it?
I read you.
Insufficient phosphine gas.
Identify target. Orders,
keep me
sir.
waiting.
Destination. Yeah? Destination.
I am eager to help.
All right. Bring it on.
Jeez!
Yes, sir.
These guys, dude.
I am eager to help.
I'm gonna find
Something
those.
on your mind?
I will find
Did
those.
something
Yes,
destroyed?
sir. Identify target.
Achtung!
You can't hide, little Jimmy.
Destroyed.
Ready to roll out.
Valkyrie prepared. Of course, my dear.
Job finished.
Come here, bitch.
Don't keep me waiting. Achtung!
Greetings, Command. We have you on visual.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Receiving headquarters.
I am eager to help. destroyed?
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Reporting for duty.
Orders, sir. Yes, sir.
I am eager to help. Perfect.
Explorer reporting.
Don't keep me waiting.
Goliath online.
Reporting for duty. Affirmative.
Achtung!
Orders,
Did
sir.
something destroyed? Jawohl.
Job
Orders,
finished.
sir.
something
Yes,
destroyed?
sir. Destination.
Receiving headquarters.
Your forces are under attack.
Jawohl.
All right. Bring it on.
Reporting for duty. Right away, sir.
Destination. What do you want? I dig.
Let's see how it is.
Need something destroyed?
Ready to
You know
roll
what? I'll
out.
put all these up here.
I read you. I can't build there.
Orders, sir. All right. Bring it
I
on.
read you.
I know this guy's gonna be an annoying fuck with the queens, but whatever.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I can't build there.
Explorer reporting.
I read you.
I read you, sir.
Job finished. I read you.
Destination. Destination.
Oh, dude, of course he's gonna do that, of course.
Proceeding. Orders, sir.
Oh, he's actually completely YOLOing too.
Jawohl.
Orders, sir.
Upgrade complete. Your forces are under attack.
Achtung!
Receiving headquarters.
Orders, sir.
Your forces are under attack.
I read you. Reporting for duty.
Ha 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 ha.
Destination.
Your forces are under attack.
Job finished.
Commencing.
Yeah. No problem. Yeah, I'm going.
Receiving
Orders, sir.
headquarters.
Absolutely.
Your forces are under attack.
Identify target.
Achtung!
Orders, sir.
Your forces are under attack.
Achtung!
Goliath online.
Explorer reporting.
Move it. Orders, sir.
What the?
Identify
Yes,
target.
sir. SCV good to
Bro.
go, sir.
Identify target.
Greetings, command.
Identify target. Orders, sir.
Receiving headquarters.
Orders, sir.
Online.
SCV good to go,
I think
sir.
he fucked up.
SCV good to go, sir.
Ready to roll out.
Your forces are under attack.
What do you want?
Your forces are under attack.
Mech, motherfucker! It's over, little Jimmy.
Destination.
Greetings,
Ready
command.
to roll out.
Woo! Good stuff, good stuff. This guy tried to cheese. Luckily, I realized what he was doing at the start and stopped him from getting lurkers at my ramp, which I would have lost the game. Dude, these players are so cheesy, like... What is this, like 9 pool? So, I hold that off properly, pulled enough workers to make sure, you know, just to ensure he doesn't try and break the ramp. I overpulled. And then he tries to cheese me with lurkers. Like, how? Dude, he has not even Overlord scouted my main. My barracks actually won me the game. I need it. When I play somebody that does this, I need to make sure I always send my barracks across. Is the rule of mech? Chris in chat is asking, pretty much wait until 160 supply or more. Basically, not always, but yeah, as a good rule of thumb, you want to get up to like 140 to 160 supply before you really push out. I mean, mech is all about predicting, and mech is all... StarCraft 1 mech and StarCraft 2 mech are both about anticipating and predicting what units your opponent is building, and then countering them before they even know that they're being countered. So, like, you know, predicting the Muta switch, you know, having the Valkyries and the Radiates ready for the Muta transition, if they do that. Making enough Goliaths that you're safe against Mutas, and then you can go pure tank vulture. At least this matchup, you have to be very mentally aware of what the opponent is building and keep track of what they're... You have to keep track of what they're building the whole time, basically. Now, this game, I got caught off guard a little bit by the Queens, but luckily I had enough Goliaths that the Goliaths kind of soft countered the Queens. Also, I went Irradiate, so I had Radiates to make sure that even if he sent Queens in to kill, like, one round of units, I can at least get return kills on the Queens. Honestly, I should have done the eraser trick a lot earlier. I should have done that to his mineral line like a lot earlier in the game. Like somebody in chat said, he didn't have Scourge. Oh, that was you, Chris Martin. You said that. like you mentioned, he didn't build any Scourge. He had no Spire. Yeah, I would say in general, get 3 bases and then get up to around 140, at least 140 supply before you do anything on the map. Especially, well, the thing is, especially against Zerg, Brood War mech is very similar to StarCraft 2 mech. It's pretty similar in the way that, how do I describe this? Like, basically, Brood War mech, you're trying to keep track of, like, are they building mutas or are they building ground? If they're building ground, pure tank will basically... You're good to go, like, almost pure siege tank in a way. And then, once you know, like, okay, wait, he's going to build mutas. Once you find out, like, if they do actually transition to mutas, that's when you build you have a second starport hopefully ready, which I did not this game. And you start pumping out Valkyries. Vessels are always, if you're not sure in Brood War, if you're not sure, just keep making vessels. Like, I mean, that's the reason nobody goes mass vessel against bio play is because most people that play bio play SK Terran, where they go like 5 to 8 racks and they have 2 starports pumping out science vessels. So that's why you never see people go mass. Not to mention Marine Medic will Marine Medic shreds mutas pretty hard. But even so, you usually don't see more than like 11 mutas. You don't see more than that like initial muta clump against bio, because the Zerg knows that you're gonna have like 5 to 10 vessels. Whereas usually when you go mech, you won't have the gas as easily for vessels. Because mech doesn't have anti-air in the same way that like just pumping out Marines. Marines beat mutas, they beat lings, they beat Marines are your... I mean that's how StarCraft 1 mech and StarCraft 2 mech are similar in that respect, that if you go bio, you don't really have to worry about playing against mass muta, whereas mech, you actually like mass muta is something that you have to deal with, that bio doesn't really have to like think about too much. Like, when I play this game, I'm constantly thinking, is he going mutas? Is he doing it? Like, is he making queens in a corner of the map, which he did. This guy actually did that. And then I scan it, and I'm like, oh, okay, I see. I see what we're doing here. So like once I scan the queens, that's like, oh, okay. Now the way I play, I can change the way I play. Like I can know like, okay, he's depending on this to. Dude, I actually killed so many of those. That's insane. I didn't realize I killed that many. So I just fucked up his entire plan. His entire plan is completely messed up because I scanned it and I hunted those down. Now normally, you know, there's some back and forth. Like he let me do it. He has no, like you mentioned, he has no Scourge, so I was able to do that. Like I took a risk. He didn't like. Now he has Scourge. Now he's like, oh, okay, I need Scourge, but he didn't notice. So stuff like that in Brood War just like can out like. The game is just, like, I just won the game off that, pretty much. Like, he's depending on having those queens to kill, like, 12 tanks. And now he can only kill, like, 4 or 5, which is not enough. So, like, this attack that he does here, he only has 5. He would have had, like, 12 queens. Which would have made it... Maybe he actually would have broken the space or done a lot more damage. Or killed the CC, maybe. Because these would have been gone. I mean, it changes the game a bit. The fact that I was able to catch those. I left these here, so there's no way he just can't break it. At this point, you know, he's just dead at this point. I've gotten better, by the way, guys, at hotkeying my units. Like, you'll notice I'm moving my armies a lot smoother after the last couple weeks of practicing Brood War. I'm starting to, my army move, I'm able to move my army out quicker than I used, than the first couple of days that I played Brood War. It was a struggle to, like, hotkey my units and get them to all move in a ball, but now I'm playing a lot. I'm getting my units to move in a ball a lot, like, and then move them where I want a lot quicker, which that's, like, actually a skill in Brood War. This is actually a skill, being able to do that. Something that you have to learn how to do. By the way, guys, make sure you like the stream if you haven't already. Yeah, moving units in this, that's one of the things, like, I mean, dude, Brood War, there's so much stuff to learn and to keep track of. Especially with Terran. Honestly, I think the easiest, if the easiest race I feel like to macro in Brood War is probably Zerg. Zerg is probably the easiest race to macro, I feel, because your production is your hatcheries. Your hatcheries are your production. So it's like Zerg has the least amount of buildings. So I feel like Zerg is the easiest to macro, at least at the start of the game. That's the like, if you think it, because Protoss, you have to place so many, Protoss and Terran, you have to place so many buildings. Obviously Protoss is also really easy to, I mean, Protoss is just easy. There's not, I mean, maybe Protoss is honestly probably just as easy as Zerg to macro. One probe builds 10 cannons up a ramp and then suddenly you have a base. Whereas Terran in Brood War, macro is the most difficult thing, because, for example, if you build a base somewhere, you don't have planetaries. Like, the base can't defend it. You have to build the command center. You have to get the command center there, first of all. Then you have to build turrets at that base. Then you also have to plant mines at that base, you know, anti-recall mines. And then you have to put, like, a tank at the base. You have to move units up a ramp to that base. Like, there's Terran, and then, of course, there has to be room to even do that in the first place. Terran is so difficult to take and defend a base, because you have, like, 5 different moving parts. Like, you have the mines, the vultures, you have to put a tank there, whatever. You have to move the SCVs out to build the turrets cleanly. So you have to do that. You have to know how to do that very cleanly, and then you're set up. Then you have that. Then you have that base set up basically. And even then, half the time it gets broken. You can be broken if the person, half the time you'll think you have a base defended. They recall, even if they recall on top of mines, half the time they somehow still break it, and you're just like, what the fuck, like really? So yeah, Terran is the most difficult race in Brood War by far. There's no one can really make an argument that Protoss, one probe can build 10 cannons by itself up on a base and it's like instant defended. And then if you build a gateway or a robo, you could even pop out Reavers and then high Templar at that base. And then Zerg is pretty easy to defend a base. You just put a sunken upper ramp. Like, maybe it's a little bit more difficult with Zerg because you're depending on other things to defend, like your Muta Micro to keep somebody from attacking you, and also things like Dark Swarm and whatnot. But in general, Protoss is probably the easiest to defend a base. Zerg is probably the easiest in terms of macro because you don't have any buildings to manage. And then Terran, Terran is you actually have to plan out like how to build your base and where to put things. And if you don't have a good setup, if you don't have a good like mental image of where you're gonna build your depots, where you're gonna build your turrets, where you're gonna have open space to place your mines, if you don't have like a good layout, then there's certain things that that become more difficult to defend, like recalls or a mass drop. Like it's just way more difficult if you don't have that that visual map in your head of like where you're gonna place all your factories. So yeah. Anyways, it's late. It's 12:49 a.m. I think that'll be my last game. I told you guys this would be a short stream, but tomorrow's Monday. Or well, today is Monday, but you get what I'm saying. Like during the daytime, today I'll stream again during the day. I'm almost to 1900 again. I worked my way back up pretty quickly, actually. Besides, these two games were against a map hacker. Is today... Wait, today's the third... How many games did I play today? What the hell? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 7 games? 4, 5, 6, 7... Yeah, I played 7 games today. It's pretty good. Anyways, thanks for watching. I will see you guys during the daytime later. I would expect my stream during the day today, Monday. Dude, I forgot daylight savings time hit too. Forgot about that. But yeah, I would expect my stream around, I would say 4 p.m. EST. I'll get on. If I'm on early, it'll be. If I'm on extremely early, I'll be on at like 11 a.m. EST. Just depends. But yeah, peace out, dudes. Thanks for watching.